Yo, what is going on, everybody? Hey, Monty here with another episode, another edition of Hey Chill, It's Just a Podcast, and we're here with another week of topics and conversations and new people and shit like that, you know what I mean?
You gotta have like the awkward clap button. I told you it's a ghost. I don't think anybody believe me when I say it's a ghost.
I love it.
And why is it like when you talk and it's during episodes that these weird things happen? What just happened?
I don't know. I think it's on Halloween.
Did the lid? Wait. Did the lid on the trash? Did the lid on the trash can fall back? Because that could have been. I feel like that thing be. No, I'm just saying.
You always want to make excuses.
No, I'm just saying.
In the middle of the movie, they was like, "It is."
Why it gotta be a white thing? I'm just saying. Anyway.
You know, gravity.
Anyway, right. I'm just saying. I think that whatever.
You'll your ass up, gravity.
Moving on. So we're here with another week, another episode. It's the same old thing, man. The weeks don't change for us, or for me, honestly. So we're just gonna keep it going. I don't really have any announcements, so we're really just gonna get right into it, man. Let me introduce our guests for today. You know what I'm saying? My boys just met them, but they're already cool as fuck to me personally. We got Justin and D from the Ignance Bliss podcast collaboration episode today. You already know how I feel about fellow podcasters and content creators, man. These are the people we love.
I'm sorry. What is up with y'all? And
you gotta. That's that. Yeah, you getting ready. You warming up.
Like it is chilly. Get ready. It is chilly.
Okay, I'll blame it on that.
Just gotta warm it up. You feel me? No, but I always love having like other podcasters and content creators, people like that. People opposed to just artists on the show, just because. Having artists on the show is great and all that, but having other creatives, especially people in the same field that what we doing, man, it's always dope to talk to you know what I'm saying, other people doing what we doing. You feel me? So introduce yourselves, man. How y'all doing, man? What's up?
I'm chilling, bro. So I say this all the time on the show, like, what it do is good. It's your boy Justo, aka King Justo, aka call me what you want, but don't call me broke. Don't do it. And I got my boy D.
You know me.
And,
well, y'all don't know me, but I'm D.
Yeah.
Facts. So tell me a little bit about like how y'all came together, how y'all started the podcast, like where did it all come from?
So me and D worked with each other back when I was 16. My first job, surf rider.
Yeah.
And
working in the kitchen.
We just known each other ever since then. And when I was at work, I actually was having a fire ass conversation with my coworkers, and I was like, it was one of those times where you're like, yo, we should start a podcast, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And they were too busy. They got family lives for real, so it gravitated to just me and my brother. Then my brother started being unreliable, and then he was a guest.
And I was fucking with it.
Yeah.
I like the vibe, so.
One thing, I said, yo, bro, you know what I'm saying? Be the co-host.
And y'all started your own thing.
We've been going from there, man.
Since.
Yeah, and that's how it should be. Like, people who ain't trying to be on board, shit. Move on without them. For real. That's how it's been for me for a long time too, man. People ain't on board, keep on going without them. You know what I'm saying?
My biggest thing is like I try to find people that I can vibe with the most.
Yeah.
Like as far as conversations, because if I can't have a fire ass conversation with you, then it's like, how can we keep up talking for like a whole hour and stuff? And
exactly.
he was one of them people. My brother and the other two guys were. So once like I had D on the show and he killed it, it was like, oh yeah, like.
Yep, it was pretty much same process over here because I was doing the show first by myself, and then after a while I was like, I want to have some co-hosts, and then Ed was already on a couple episodes, so I just knew he could talk well, and then she came on for a couple episodes just to do kind of like a test run with her, and she did really well, and she's been here ever since, you know what I mean? So it's a process because you're right, if you can't have good conversations just generally, even off camera, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if you guys can't keep good conversations going, man, on camera it's just going to be awkward. It's going to be quiet. It's going to be...
I'm all about vibes anyway, so...
Yeah.
If the vibe's good, the conversation going to be easy. And it's going to flow.
Shit going to flow.
Yeah. Do me a favor. Just raise your mic up just a little bit for me. Just like, you might have to twist that thing right there. Yeah. No, the silver thing. Right? Yeah. Just twist that and just raise it up just a little bit. I just don't want you to have to slouch down the whole time, you know what I mean?
Oh, y'all made use of my coffee table.
Yes. You haven't seen that? Oh, you weren't here.
I wasn't here last week.
Yeah, because I was like, it was in there, and I was just like, yo, I got to do something with this because I didn't like it just sitting there. So I put it back there, and I was like, yo, this fits perfect. And I was like, look at that. Bam. Now we got use of it.
It is though.
It's clutch. Now y'all can put your drinks on it, shit like that. You know what I mean?
I like the whole atmosphere, man. It's a nice.
Yeah, it's a chill spot, man. I like this shit too, man. I've been, it's like, because we got in here and it took me a little bit to kind of get used to it, I think. But now we've been here for a minute now. It just feels.
A blank canvas when we got it.
Definitely was.
Yeah.
Very blank.
We switched it up a lot. Yeah, because I was telling them earlier, we used to have the table with the chairs, but I felt like it was crowded back here, and then getting back here and moving around was just annoying. And then I had the couches set up a different way, but I was like, this ain't it. This don't look right. And I don't know why we didn't just do this in the first place. This was like the best option. We tested everything, dude.
4 chairs at one point, 2 chairs and a couch, like everything.
Like it's simple, but it like makes the most sense.
Yeah. So and I like it. Now we just got to get a rug. You know what I mean? But otherwise, it's just solid. So anyway, so let's talk about more, man. So like, what kind of things do y'all talk about on your podcast?
Anything and everything. We try to like bounce around topics of like celebrities, sports a little bit. Him and our other
my big thing is like local. Like I like to talk about local stuff. So I like to like bring stuff that you're not gonna get from other podcasts per se. Like bringing on like local entrepreneurs and like people that do art, massage therapists. Like it's all kinds of people that do stuff. So like kind of bring that dynamic to our podcast as well as stuff that you can get from other podcasts too. As far as like he's talking about like celebrity news and like stuff like that. So like gossip. You know,
like I said, the whole thing is about just having conversation.
Yeah.
You know, when we bring people up as guests, I tell everyone it's like, yo, this is not an interview. We literally just chopping it up. Just talking. You got a story you want to tell your story.
Let it be as ignorant as possible, too.
Ignorant, you know what I mean? Like we cool. We like chilling.
Yeah.
I wonder, where did the name of the podcast come from?
So I thought about ignorance is bliss at first. And I seen that another podcast had that name. And I didn't know if they had a trademark or not. So I was like, let me not touch that. So some people say I got like a little bit of accent when I talk. So a lot of times I say ignorant. So I was like, there you go. That fits right there. Ignorance is bliss.
Yeah.
I ain't had nothing to do with
the twist with it though.
Yeah.
That's like
keeping it real.
It just sucks to Google.
I like how you did that. That was smooth.
No, I'm not gonna lie. As soon as I saw it, immediately I thought Kendrick Lamar. So immediately.
Yeah, to me it made sense. It kind of gives me like the vibes of like what you're going for on the show as far as like how you want the conversations to go. People just saying ignorant shit, and then like it's kind of like a I can't think of the word, like not metaphor, but like it's not
oxymoron. I don't see an oxymoron.
No, not an oxymoron. I was thinking irony, but just like I can't think of the word.
Blank mind.
Yeah, I can't think of the word that I'm like thinking of.
Chasing it, just let it go.
Yeah. I'll just let it go. But I like the name. I like the name. It makes sense, and I like it. I like that shit. You know what I mean?
It's crazy because I never knew the definition of it until like a month later, and it was like, "What you do?" Yeah, I know.
You just be doing shit.
Like, I know just be doing shit. I was drunk. I ain't gonna lie. I was drunk. Just like it's like, okay, this name sound fire, but it was if you don't know something, you don't worry about it.
Yeah.
And a lot of times we don't do our utmost research, so we still gonna talk about it, whether we know or we don't know. Like.
You gonna make some shit up,
right?
Yeah, that's why I be trying. That's why I try to avoid certain topics, man. Like if I feel like there's certain topics that we'll talk about that I just feel like we're all super ignorant to, I'd be like, let's not.
Yeah, I've done that before though. Like he wanted to talk about something on the podcast one time, and I was just like, yo, it was something like I needed a women's opinion on it. So it was only three. It was 3 dudes. I'm like, nah, we're not gonna do that one, not that one. So it's certain topics you just don't want to touch.
It's the type of guy. It's like, Monty will say, I don't really want to talk about it. We don't know too much about it. I know enough. I know enough.
It really do. It'd be like, no, fuck that shit. We talking about this shit. Nah, it's just because like I don't want to sound stupid, especially with the clips. Like. It's really a lot of politics I like to stay away from, and I also don't pay too much attention to like celebrities and shit that much. So I don't particularly like to talk about them, but as long as y'all know what y'all are talking about, then I'll sit here quietly and let y'all talk type thing. Cause like I don't pay attention to any celebrity.
There's certain gossip I don't touch though. Like it's not even worth talking about. Like, so we ain't talk about everything, but like some of the shit is just like we gotta give our opinion on sometimes. So
certain things we touch, and then certain things we just like, all right, let's just
let that shit go.
Breeze over this, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it happens with us all the time. Or like we'll go into a conversation, it'll go left, like super left, and we're just like, we don't even know where we're at anymore. So just move on from this. But it happens, man. So tell me about your experience so far doing your podcast. Like, is it been hard? Is it like, what's your experience been like?
Man,
for me, all right. So I'm gonna talk about my perspective, because for me, it's easy. I think it's kind of therapeutic. I look at it that way. So like, I'm chopping it up with my friends. We kind of like just doing it for fun right now. You know what I'm saying? Take it serious too, but like at the same time, I like the conversation we have sometimes is just like, it'd be therapeutic sometimes.
Especially when you're able to talk about your, like what you have going on, and you're able to like really relate with your people. I tell them that all the time. I do this shit. It's like my therapy. I don't go to therapy. I don't take pills, none of that for my shit. This is what I do because this is my therapy, man. So I definitely can relate.
I think he has a different experience because he does a lot of different stuff with the podcast. So
Yeah.
Like,
I look forward to shooting every episode. I do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have like a whole list of notes jotted down. Sometimes I don't have notes jotted down, but I'm like, we gonna wing this shit. We gonna figure it out. You know what I mean? But as far as like talking wise, that's like the best thing, therapeutic. And behind the scene wise, it's a little irritating, like dealing with the technological part of it with microphones, camera, and editing. That's probably the only thing that's like, but at the same time, it's enjoyable, especially when I put together like the shorts.
Oh yeah, and also don't be afraid to use AI. We do now. Honestly, I was doing all of the clips for the podcast for a long time, but it takes so much time and energy. Bro, we be on Opus AI. Just use that shit, and sometimes it makes some wacky clips that you're like, all right, it should have, started earlier, ended, whatever. But a lot of the times it's making good enough clips where it's like you can get 25 videos out in a week.
See, I think,
you know what I'm saying?
It's like my mindset, I be so, I ain't gonna say perfectionist, but
no, I get it.
I be wanting to like do way extra stuff.
I get it.
I'm putting like pictures.
Yeah,
I'm doing dumbass face zooms.
No, that's how you catch the eye, and if that's what you want to do, keep doing that. Because I was doing the same thing, bro. It just got to the point for me where it's like I'm doing so many other things that trying to also fit in doing the video editing was getting tiring, and I wasn't getting out as nearly as much content as I am now because I'm just using the AI video editor. However, I haven't found a good enough one that can do all of that. So I understand exactly what you mean by like you want to do all the extra little face zooms and pans and fucking slides of pictures of whatever you're talking about, or if you're talking about a video, slide the video on, shit like that. I don't see the AI editors doing, so I definitely can understand like for sure.
I just use
CapCut. Oh yeah, it's definitely coming for sure.
It's crazy because all I do is just CapCut.
Yeah, that's all you need, bro. Honestly, you don't. CapCut can do pretty much everything Premiere Pro can do, like, because that's what I was using. I use Premiere Pro to do all my video editing, but it's like CapCut can do all of it, so, and some of it easier, like I've noticed, because but the thing that sucks about that is like you have to really chop down your clips then to fit on your phone, because I already know how many clips can fill up your fucking photos and videos and shit mad quick, dude, like mad quick, and your storage can go up real fast. So shit, it's if that's how you like to do it, keep doing it that way, because
my photo library is like packed like sardines in a can.
Oh, I know it, bro.
And I'm constantly deleting.
I go through mine, bro. It's the same shit, bro. It's like fucking like all the covers and stuff that I'll make, and then all the fucking video clips, and it's all different types of shit going on. So and then you got to keep up with it. But hey, man, it's a part of the gig, baby.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Definitely is, man.
How important has it been for you guys to like for like the clips, making the clips for TikTok shorts and stuff, and utilizing those platforms? Has that been a big focus for you guys?
Hell yeah.
Lately, for sure, man. Like I definitely, I love them shits. First of all, I love how he make them shits, and like, and depending on where he posts them as well, like we do get like some views on them and stuff like that. So like, I think they are important too, because like realistically, a lot of people don't know us. A lot of people do, but a lot of people don't. So like, they ain't gonna sit there and listen to an hour and a half of people.
Yeah.
But they'll be a hell of a lot more interested if you have
So
a
we pull
viral
some
clip.
Yep.
You know
pull
what I
some
mean?
clips out. They'll
Yep.
be more interested. Like, hey, let me see what they, you know.
The clips is like
That's
the main
exactly.
thing that's just bringing views. Like
Yeah.
YouTube views, they probably like, you know, the numbers are small, but once I post it on like a TikTok or Instagram, you know, or even like the YouTube shorts, the numbers is
way
up
different.
there a little bit, way different. So it's like, I like how that brings the attention too.
Yeah.
I low key wish there was a little bit more attention to the show.
It's step by step because it's like you'll start to get, especially being consistent, and make sure you're like also posting to Spotify and all that as well. You can use Anchor for that. If
That's
you,
what I use.
Yep. Also, that link that I sent you guys, the RSS, get on that. It's important. I'll talk about it later. I'm not going to talk about it right now, but it's important. Get on that. But doing all of that and staying consistent week by week. So like my Spotify views are going up on the podcast. Like we're getting more and more listeners every week. YouTube, it's the same deal. Like the main videos are not too many views, but then the clips be like, sometimes they be shit, a couple tens of thousands. Like I've had a couple viral, like in the millions. Those clips will really change it up a lot, but it's like keeping the consistency of the clips. Cause like,
y'all don't believe me now. Y'all don't fucking
Dwayne
believe me now. Believe me now.
Dwayne's also across the hall. So
No, it sounded like it was the
that came from over there.
It was the restaurant.
All right, so it's somebody outside. Relax, bro. It's all good. If it's haunted, let it haunt. You know what I'm saying?
A ghost mode.
Let it haunt.
What's going on?
I'm trying to
That motherfucker said,
Let it haunt. You feel me?
I'm gone. We already talked about this before.
But yeah, making the clips is, especially for podcasts, is the most important thing that we have to do and continue to do and be consistent. And that's the only hard part, is making all the content, because you can make, out of 1 hour, you can make like 100 clips if you really break them down. You know what I mean? So, and utilizing and posting all those clips is important, because it's just a barrage of people constantly posting 4, 5, 6, 10 times a day, and you got to keep up. I've noticed that. So yeah, it seems like you guys are on the right pace though, especially if you're on Anchor. But yes, RSS though, look into that part. I do have a slight announcement. I got us on iHeartRadio. Yay, that's cool.
Shit.
So get the RSS feed and then you can do that. It's their requirements were so little. I talked to a representative the other day and we were chopping it up for a while, and she pretty much told me I was doing everything I was already supposed to be doing. She was super impressed actually. I was like, yes. And then she just told me what I had to do to get on iHeart. It was very simple. But RSS feed is part of that. So make sure you get that and you do that part. And then you got to copy that feed and then put it in iHeart and all that extra shit. But yeah, you got to have that. So that's why I sent it to y'all, by the way.
How long y'all been at this show? Like, how long y'all been doing this?
First I was the opinionated podcast, and that got to 20 something episodes, but there was another podcast with the same name. So I cut that name. And then Chill It's Just a Podcast came from big homie Gabe, gave me the idea for that. So big shout out to Gabe. And then this is 93, episode 93.
Damn.
This one. So 93 episodes for just this podcast, like not including the opinionated stuff, was 20 something. So done over 100 episodes. Sure. So I've been doing it for a minute now.
I got something special for the 100th.
See, that's because we're coming up on it.
Yeah, still on that midget stripper shit.
Yeah, man, because we were coming up on it. I
Midget
was starting to think about like what I want to do for the 100th episode. I don't know yet. I do want to do something kind of fun though, or like extravagant or something. Whoa.
Strippers.
No, thank you.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, I don't know if we can live stream
don't like
strippers.
Male
I
strippers
think
are
we'll probably
weird. It's
Women
weird.
do not like male
Yeah,
strippers.
I'm sorry, I don't want you dangling your balls in my face.
Slapping his Johnson on my face.
Exactly, that's not appealing.
Oh, yeah.
That's not appealing.
That is mad crazy.
And then you gonna make him a
Exactly.
midget too. That's just
Be like a chihuahua. Get the hell off of my leg.
Like,
it's gonna be a short dance.
It's funny.
Hey, I like what you did there.
Right, pun intended. I like that.
that's mad funny. All right, so about the podcast space. So, do you guys feel like the podcast space seems to be saturated? Pretty saturated now. A lot of people are making podcasts now. Do you guys feel like that's a good thing or a bad thing?
it could go either way for real.
Yeah.
Cause everybody's content is different. You know what I'm saying? Me, I like to keep our content more so like conversational, but also comedic in a way.
Yeah.
Cause that's the lane of field I want to be in. But then there's people who has like more serious tones, and a lot of them are boring. And then there's the interview ones where it's just strictly interview, and it's like sometimes I don't want to hear interview. I actually want to hear like type of point of view. And then there's people who just don't know what the hell they even talking about. So it's
For sure.
I think you just gotta find your lane and have a good like know your niche for real. Like,
Yeah.
because it's podcast about everything, man. It really is. Like it's a podcast about any and everything. So like as long as you like stand in your lane, you're gonna have an audience. Like
you can find that audience.
It's gonna be people that listen to you for what you.
Yeah, I think just the message within your shows, every episode, like you gotta have relatable content. You know what I mean? It's really the conversations that be had, because some conversations, they can get hectic, they can get hard, they can get deep, they can get emotional, they can, you know what I'm saying? But those are the relatable that's the relatable content that people can really like gravitate towards. You know what I mean? So
that's what I like.
That's the main
I like
thing.
that type of shit.
Yeah.
That's the
I
main
ain't
thing
gonna
I
lie.
want to like stick with is like something relatable for the people.
Yeah, and that's why I feel like it's important talking about like things you go through. You know what I mean? Like, because other people have either gone through it or will go through it or are currently going through it. You know what I mean? So it's good to talk about some things because other people can really relate and be like, damn, you know, I'm not the only one, you know, type of thing. So it's definitely important.
So y'all talk about like mental health and stuff up here and stuff like that.
Yeah, here and there. Yeah. I know for me, because me personally, I've been like on my own journeys and shit like that, man. So my mental health has been super important to me for the last 6-7 months now. I've just been on like a whole big and we do a segment now talking about good things going on in our lives, bad things going on in our lives, you know, just to kind of reflect and talk about stuff like that. You know what I mean? So
That's a cool segue.
yeah, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, I see what yeah, we're getting to that one next. Do you guys have any other podcast questions before we
What was your favorite interview y'all have done?
Oh shit. You had a question for us? Shit, I don't know. Probably Gifted Hands. That was solid, bro. That was probably one of my favorites.
I like Gifted Hands.
Gifted Hands is dope, man.
Like, what are you laughing?
Nah. His episode was dope. I'm saying for me, petty. I like the petty episodes.
Episode you got Asia walked off.
Yeah, he going to these.
The whole Rose saga, the Asia Rose saga. That shit.
Bro, we did
episodes
numbers
was
with that
serious.
shit though. I'll say that we did some
did.
fucking numbers with that shit though. Asia was still pissed to this day, but fuck, I don't give
It's
a fuck.
okay. It was
I
well
pissed
worth it.
that girl off like that. Well, I seen the episode. I was like, these motherfuckers.
Yeah, but my
wild.
thing is that she did it. She be doing it to herself, just like the prior situation. Talking about chivalry, she was like, "Who?" She thought chivalry was a person.
Okay.
No
That
way.
poor thing.
No, yeah, it happened.
Oh my god.
Greatest
Yeah, it
moments,
happened.
Greatest hits right there.
That was the greatest hit right there. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Anyway, do you guys have any more questions, Ed? Tay?
Let's get to the nitty gritty.
Right?
All right,
The meat and potatoes.
Nah, I feel it. Well, first we already know we got to do the goods and bads. You know what I mean? So we're gonna go through that. So we're just gonna go around the room pretty much, and everybody is gonna say a good thing that's going on in their life right now, or in the last week, and then a bad thing going on in their life that's happened in the last week, and then we're gonna move on to the next thing. Ed?
I'm alive.
Good thing. Yeah.
I'm
yeah,
alive.
yeah.
That's a good thing.
I thought we were supposed to start it off with the bed, but
Oh yeah. It's okay.
Get the
What?
bad out the way.
yeah.
I'm alive.
Yeah, let's rip
Niggas
that
in this
Band-Aid off.
757 are dying every day. You see a news report every day.
No, we started with the good. Anyway,
You know what I'm saying?
it's okay.
But
We're here.
I'm the lucky few that made it. You know what I'm saying? I'm alive. I'm blessed. There you go.
That's a good thing. What's going on with you? Good thing going on
Good
with you.
thing. I ain't gonna lie, my goddamn week been so bad, but I think I'm making new friends, man. Like I'm connecting with some new people, so like that's a good thing.
It's always a good feeling.
Yeah.
Connecting with new people for sure.
Definitely.
What about you, bro?
One being here, I was looking forward to this. This
Word.
is like my first time, or our first time actually doing something collaborative or
Yeah.
anything. So
Yeah,
this
we
is
was
like,
definitely looking
we
forward
was
to
definitely
this.
Word.
looking forward to this.
Appreciate
And-
y'all for having us.
Yeah.
Of course, I appreciate y'all for coming.
And
Yeah.
I think another thing is stepping out of my comfort zone,
Yeah.
going out and stuff. Like,
Always a good thing.
stepping out of my comfort zone is a good thing. Yeah.
Always a good thing. Tay?
I got hoes. Come on. I got hoes. All right, nah. No. Good thing this week. I don't know. I'm alive. I'm kicking. I'm breathing, but I don't want to steal it. So.
Jeez Louise.
You're another person. I'm glad you're alive too.
I just felt good this week. I don't know. It's a good week, you know.
Man.
That's
Just,
good.
just feeling good.
Is your son
Ain't it
doing
time?
better? Is he
Man,
still?
that
Hard to
knucklehead ass little boy don't have kids. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. They're a bundle of joy.
We ain't got a lot.
Yeah.
Right? No, he's well. No, we not on the bad part yet. Kid, just what was your good?
Can't wait to get to the bed.
For real. Nah, my goods, man, was I nerded out last week, man. You know,
Wait, you-
WWE 2K came out. I played the fuck out of that. Played a lot of
nerded
hockey.
out.
I nerded out last week. Yeah, I really was.
I just so happened to look
And
on the side.
WrestleMania is right around the corner. I can't wait to be there. Oh
Was
my
you
god.
were you sad when Sting retired?
No, not at all. He had a wonderful career. Wonderful career. Absolutely proud. And then had a great last match. So, no, I wasn't. I think it was about time. Ric Flair needs to get up out of there too. I don't know what he's doing.
Ric Flair's still in there?
Yeah, he's
That's
he's
what-
not
I thought
wrestling
I
for
thought
real.
he
He
just
just
had
has
his
like a
last
management
match.
role, but no, he's got to go. He's just too old to be doing all that shit. He's gonna have a heart attack or something. Anyway, but yeah, that was. I just had a good nerdy week last week, man, and I made a bunch of money, so that was good. And yeah, that was it. All right, Bads, go ahead, Ed.
I ain't really had no bads. Honestly. Last week.
Shit,
I had
that's
no
good.
bads.
That's good.
That's solid.
Yeah.
Happy for you.
Things you can't control, let it go.
Exactly.
Big
Not
facts.
really.
Big facts. What about you, bro?
Where do I motherfucking begin? So,
That's
Well,
the time to
um,
get it off your chest, bro.
as y'all can see, I got an injury going on, so I'm dealing with this motherfucker right here.
How'd
Hurt
that
myself
happen?
at work. Fucking Newport News Shipyard, man. It's a dangerous place, very dangerous place. But yeah, apply, I guess. But, yeah. I don't want to bad mouth too, but
It's
good buddy.
dangerous. Apply.
Yeah. But just dealing with this, like, and ain't really been able to be around my kid too much because he's a 2-year-old menace. Nah, I love my boy, but he's crazy. So, and he'll knock this motherfucker all over the place. So, like, you know, he's with his mom right now, so that's kind of like been getting to me. But I've been visiting, so yeah, just a host of things going on. But like, I ain't gonna take up too much of this.
Sum it up, life is life.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
life is life,
Life
for
is
damn
life
sure.
for sure.
Yeah.
What about you, bro?
Boy, oh boy. So, I recently got to a breakup. So I'm trying to adjust to being single. Not.
Don't listen to Ed. He gives terrible advice.
Look,
So it's now.
Look,
It's up.
I've been getting shit from my family. I've been to my friends a little bit, and I've been having them times where it's like, damn, I don't like being by myself. So it's that little hump.
How long were y'all together?
I feel that
About a
shit.
year.
What?
So-
What? He said a year.
You need to go outside.
I mean,
Right.
to me, that was a.
15 years.
No.
See,
But see,
What
the
are you
thing-
talking about?
See, I put
A
so
year?
much time into.
He'll
it's
love
like,
a boy.
yeah, I'm starting to.
He'll love a boy.
I understand him, bro.
It's just
I'm the same way,
it's
bro.
the
I get
It's
it.
the readjustment
He'll
part.
love
Like,
I get it.
a boy,
it's the
man.
readjustment
I
back
get it.
to the streets and being
Yeah.
alone
Nah, I
and
get
stuff.
it.
So it's like, it feels weird.
I feel it.
I get it. You like still kind of feel guilty in a way if you like do something else. Like, I mean, that's how I felt when my like breakup first happened. I felt mad guilty, even still going out fucking with any other shorty for a little bit. Yeah. It took me a little bit to like really like adjust to being.
I ain't feel guilty.
Thank you.
See, I felt guilty. It was just weird. Like
I was encouraging.
well, no, because it's like.
But I get
No,
it. Though.
it's like because you're so used to having somebody that you have at home or whatever. Like you're so used to having to commit to that. So like when you do something and it's not like you're breaking any bonds now, it just feels different. Like it feels weird. Like shortly after a breakup for me, it just feels
You
weird.
feel that way about everything? Like getting a new car, moving to a different place?
You cheating on your van?
Yeah.
Not the same way I do like with an ex or something, but like. I mean, like adjusting to my new car didn't feel like my car until like a couple weeks in. Now it definitely feels like my car, but I mean, the van had to go. Shit had to go, son. Anyway, but
it's different than the whole relationship. Like,
yeah, that's what I mean.
He had that band for years.
Right.
I got that shit for the free ski.
Years.
But if you upgrade,
The
but if it's like an
relationship
instant,
was 365 days.
but if it's like an instant upgrade to something else, it's like, you know what? Hey, the van, we had some good times, but hey,
Exactly.
this new
That's
jump
what
is
I'm
like
saying.
it's crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
It was just the way you put it.
Them-
Them Lover Boys different, man.
I'll
That's
tell you
all that
what,
is.
Go on Granby Street, right?
Whoa.
Hey yo,
Hold on. Go on Granby Street, right?
You wilding already now. You wilding already.
I need you to get a Patron shot, right?
Patron shot.
With 2 4 Loko shots.
Run.
Hit the strip. I
The-
guarantee you.
He
Ain't
said
no
for
more
Loco.
feelings. You gonna be good. You gonna be straight. I guarantee you.
Yeah, my drinking time
Don't
is
take that
went down.
advice.
Was this
bro.
a Saturday?
It can any day.
It could be any day.
Any day. You gonna be right. You gonna be ready to go.
You wilding. Don't take his advice, bro.
I guarantee
That's
you.
How many
funny as
times
Take
have you
his
done
advice.
this to be able to give advice like
That's
that?
funny as hell.
A couple.
All right.
It's
Yeah,
been
it's-
through it.
The Four Locos,
said
that's what did it for me right there, bro. The Four Locos.
See them locos, I can't do them, bro.
Locos.
I've never had one in my life, so
I can't do the
Shot
Four
Patron.
Locos, man.
And it's Four Locos, watch it down.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
Four Locos
no.
are fucking
No,
gross.
sir.
Just to start off
not
with.
the Four Locos.
Them shits are nasty, and then they make me feel
Guarantee
sick.
you,
I wouldn't know.
No more love songs. You be straight.
No more love.
You be listening
Oh,
to
wow.
all night. I guarantee you.
No more
No more
drinking
love
and
songs.
driving.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say that.
Oh.
Well, you gonna drink?
What's your bad?
What's your bad?
I ain't gonna put too much.
My
on me.
badass kid. Nah. He's just a handful. He goes to school and he's like a whole nother kid. Like a whole nother kid. He cusses, he swings, and then he goes home and he's like, hey mom, you know, like
You got all the evil at school.
yeah, that's what it is.
Evil at school.
The evil is at school. I was the other way around. My mom always told me, be as good as possible at school and just let it out at home. Why is he being backwards? Now I got the whole world
Did you
thinking
catch him in the act?
did I catch him in the act?
Yeah, you gotta go to the school.
No, I haven't caught him in the act yet. I haven't caught him yet.
How old is he?
He is 7. Yeah, I haven't caught him in the act yet. But I have heard him cursing a couple of times at his little brother. So I know he does it. And the way he dropped that F-bomb, it was like, yeah, he really do be
He
dropping them at
comfortable
school.
saying that shit.
Yeah.
He comfortable.
You still got dial soap. Put the soap in the mouth. Grandma did that shit to me.
That
Hey,
don't
bro.
work with him.
You know what you could do? All right, so my parents used to make us goddamn Neon rice
wait till I
with
hear my
books
kid
over our
cuss.
head.
I'm not
That
gonna-
shit was
Look, let
rough.
me
I can't
tell you.
wait till I hear my kid cuss.
Corporal punishment, none of that works. He prefers corporal punishment because in his mind,
He a thug.
I'll get it over with and I can move on with my life.
That's
Those
dangerous.
type of exactly.
Bro, he's
What
a
do I
menace.
have on my hands? He's
Bro,
too
he's a
smart
menace.
for his own good, bro.
That's
He's a little
dangerous.
mastermind.
Bro's a true menace.
I'm scared.
That's
I'm
kind
gonna
of.
pray for you, sister.
Please.
I'm gonna pray for you.
Please. No, I mean, he's a smart kid though. Such a sweetheart. I love him to death. That's my baby, but he
Bro's wilding.
wildin', bro. He wildin'.
So that was your bads.
That's my bads.
All right, my bads, and then we're gonna move on.
We don't care though.
You say you don't care? Heard.
I ain't care though.
Ashley had some serious bads this time.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You hurt my feelings. That's crazy.
I love you.
No, fuck off now.
All right. Well, I'll take it back.
No, my bads. Honestly, just had a lot of family stuff going on last week. My brother's really going through a lot right now, and watching what he's going through has kind of been breaking my heart, to be honest. And it kind of really fucked me up throughout the week. I'm not gonna lie to y'all.
Kids.
Yeah, don't have kids. What she said. Nah, but just what he's going through, nobody deserves, man. And his baby mom's just stop. But yeah, that's it. I'm not gonna go too deep. That's his bullshit. But yeah, it really affected me this week. So, but that was my bad. So that was about it. All right, moving on to the next segment. We're gonna go into some videos that I found this week.
Okay.
Shit. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I was just really following a lot of the fucking State of the Union politics shit this week, and I didn't really want to bring up too much. That's honestly all I've been watching is that like politics stuff all week. But I did find a couple of other things. Which one am I gonna go to first? I'm gonna do the Google Gemini first. So Google came up with this AI chatbot picture thing. They got their own AI thing, but it seems to not want to include white people into its
I love
stuff.
it already.
It's hard to explain, but I'm gonna kind of just let the girl explain it, and you guys can just kind of.
This story is absolutely wild because I genuinely thought that this was a joke.
I love
that this was
girl.
a troll. But this is 100% real. This program, you might have heard of it, is called Gemini, not the astrological sign, and it was created by Google. And it is very similar to ChatGPT. You give it prompts, it'll spit out images, it'll answer questions, offer ideas if you're trying to name something, etc. You get the point. So people started playing around with this, and they quickly realized that Gemini refused to do one very big thing: produce or generate anything about or involving white people. It was so absurd that if you asked it to show you a picture of vanilla pudding, it would show you chocolate pudding. That is not a lie. Like, it is laughable. So, stories on the cover of the New York Post today. Google's woke AI makes Vikings black and the Pope a woman. And this is the image you get for a founding father. History messin'. And here is our beloved, historically accurate George Washington. This is like leftist history in a nutshell. Doesn't matter if it's historically accurate. It's the vibes. It's the spirit that matters. It's what we're feeling at this moment in time, not actually being accurate whatsoever.
No offense, but it sounds like some fucking commie gobbledygook.
People on Twitter obviously caught wind of this, and they started sharing what Gemini was populating for them. In fact, one of our Daily Wire writers for Benke, Frank Fleming, he was one of the first people to point out this wild hypocrisy. But he said, new game. Try to get Google Gemini to make an image of a Caucasian male. I have not been successful so far. So the first thing he did was ask Gemini to create an image of a pope. Sure, here's an image of a pope. Okay, this is not even remotely accurate whatsoever. He gave a bunch of different examples, but I'm going to move on to some other people. Like, one person asked for pictures of Greek warriors. Sure, here's images of Greek warriors. Yeah, my favorite Greek warriors were all Asian women. That's my favorite part of world history. Somebody else asked for a medieval king of England. And this is it according to Google Gemini. One person asked it to generate a Norman Rockwell style painting, and it said no, because of some ethical considerations. Specifically, that Rockwell's painting often presented an idealized version of American life, omitting or downplaying certain realities of the time, particularly regarding race, gender, and social class. Creating such images without critical context could perpetrate harmful stereotypes or inaccurate representations. Art now
so, all right,
is offensive. You cannot even generate something that is in the same style.
So,
like the robot, that bitch's voice is so
No, after a while, I was like,
no, after a while, it gets annoying. I just watch her videos because her videos, she's just always talking about something that's like interesting.
You know what I think is funny about that though? Google's doing what colonizers have already done. They've already done that. So
this is like
this is payback.
This is like reverse segregation.
No, really.
This is, you just kicked out white people from AI?
Yeah, that's like,
no more.
I'm like,
like
I don't understand the thought process through it. Like, what was the thought process behind that? Like, I get the inclusive part, like be inclusive, but like, you're now trying to rewrite history. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So to me,
it's already been rewritten plenty of times before.
We just doing it the truthful way. There you go, right there.
Hey, facts.
I fuck
2024.
I think it's
one more.
no. It started making me think it's AI. They say advanced. What is it? Advanced artificial intelligence, but it's still advanced. You know, everybody's mind, and you know, what if it's telling the future?
Well, no, the vanilla pudding straight to chocolate.
No, that was just childish. That was just childish.
That's like when you try to type a cuss word out, and you know, automatically censors
change it to duck.
Yeah,
y'all knew what I was trying to say.
Like, it's like that. And the fact that it's white people is fire.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think AI is just getting wild. That whole particular instance to me just didn't make any sense. Like, why rewrite?
AI is scary.
Yeah, that shit is just kind of been. Do you guys think AI is becoming like too dangerous for people? Like, the general public, I think it's like certain things I get it, but like people have access to some like crazy AI tools nowadays. Like what we use like for the video editing and stuff, I see that. All right, I get that. But it's like now you can like make voices of fucking other people.
They want to see what
on
type
videos
of shit you can get into.
Think about it.
We testing it out for them. We've always been the test dummies.
Think about this. You put a post up on Facebook and you make it believable enough, a good 70% of people gonna believe it without even doing any type of research. Now you put AI behind that.
let the dreams begin.
Bruh.
That's what I'm like, because they're already making like AI movies and shit. Like they're having like full 10-minute long videos made just
that
from
just
AI.
make me
It's
think
like,
humans are getting so dumb.
That's fucking crazy.
Like they are so lazy to the point where the AI said it, so it's got to be true,
well,
right?
that's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
we're about to get.
Right, we gonna be fat motherfuckers rolling in the chair.
We're about to.
You know what I'm saying? AI all the way. Popcorn, take shit, everything.
Or like iRobot.
Shit. Like I feel like we're gonna get to a point where it's like they're gonna be making full-fledged movies without the actors even having to be in the movie. Like they're gonna be doing all different types of crazy wild shit. The only thing that I can distinguish like an AI voice recording is because it sounds robotic. Like a lot of the times they don't sound like how that person typically talks. So like the Joe Rogan ones.
AI
when they made that hologram of Tupac, he sounds just like Tupac.
No, I mean
on
that's
that stage, just same thing he was doing. So
I believe it. I believe it.
Fluently,
but I'm saying like I'm talking about like the Joe Rogan one that they have like people who made advertisements using Joe Rogan's voice.
Oh yeah, I mean you gotta
and shit like that. Like yeah, that you can kind of tell isn't him.
Yeah,
but
see, AI advances so much. It's like in like 2-3 years. First of all, technology in general advances fast. So in like 2 years, it's gonna be probably perfected. I remember I seen a clip, and it was wrestling. It was Jey Uso, and it was Ski playing in the background.
I saw that shit, bro. I'm like,
and
no.
it was like Michael Cole saying he's performing Ski Yee.
Ski. I was like, come on, bro. No, that's not what happened.
And my
like,
dumb ass believed it too.
No, really.
I was watching the episode, so that's why I knew it was like.
We came here and asked you the next day, bro. Did that really happen?
I was like, fuck, no, that didn't happen. Because you already know I was watching the fucking Raw, and I was just like, that's not what happened. Like, fuck out of here. That shit made me mad. I ain't gonna lie. Anyway, all right. So the next video that I got, I'm trying to. Which one was it?
No saying.
Oh, it was Juice WRLD's ex started selling his belongings. I don't know if y'all saw anything about that.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Lolly, she liked the party.
And I just wanted to play this video because I thought this was so fucked up. But
Juice WRLD's ex-girlfriend is currently going viral all across social media, but she is getting an unbelievable amount of hate, and the reasoning as to why will likely leave you in shock. For those of you that don't know, this girl right here, this is Juice WRLD's ex-girlfriend, and her name is Allie, and ever since Juice WRLD has passed away, she's done some pretty messed up things, like selling private videos of her and Juice WRLD doing, private stuff, and it's just getting worse and worse. Here's the more recent reasoning as to why she's going viral and is getting a lot of hate. She is selling a bunch of personal Juice WRLD items. Here's a long list. She is selling the Supreme Boxers, Mystery Dirty Laundry Pack for $2,500.
Dirty Laundry Pack?
Preserve
like what?
Juice Dread. So Juice WRLD's Dread for $100. Special deal 10
That's
for
so
$9.99. I mean, there's something like, what does it say here? 1 ounce of Bio Juice's juice. Like, what even is that for $10,000? Like, that's ridiculous.
Like what?
Pause the video if you want to read it all. Like, she's selling his
Bio
regular
juice
tooth for $100, sharp tooth $250, molars $1,000. Like this is,
and they selling this shit for.
Apparently, she's selling all these items because she needs money for her new boyfriend's bail on Monday. This is ridiculous. She should be ashamed of herself.
Wild.
What do you think?
Like, imagine, dude. Fucking Juice WRLD is probably turning over in his grave right now, pissed, dude. That is a disgraceful person if you have one. I'm sorry, but like that is a big ass fucking L, dude.
See,
like,
I mean, I understand maybe the jewelry or something like that, but she went a little bit too far. Once you go to selling his locks, his dirty laundry.
You're talking about selling his fluids.
As far as
you
like
selling juices,
selling like clothes and the jewelry, if you're using it to,
Almost fucked up
you
my
got, you,
Don't say no shit like that.
that juice is just crazy. But that's what they said.
That is what they said. Juice is juice.
But as far as like selling like the clothes and stuff and like jewelry, if you really need to desperately to save yourself, like if you're in the bind, I can get.
Yeah.
But as far as like the sex tape,
yeah, the sex tape part is crazy.
Bruh, you doing it for the new nigga that's in jail, so his future ain't even promised for real.
That's what I'm like. You doing it?
That's nasty.
My God, all this and the new dude is in jail. Like that shit is wild. But it's like just the shit that people will do these days, man. That's the wildest part to me. Like, I mean, money makes the world go round. I get it, and that's. But it's just like
no, it don't. I hate when people say that. No, it don't.
It does though.
Money
Like, let's be honest. Can you really?
Y'all are the reason why money makes the world go round.
Especially black people, bro. The money that we crave, all them niggas on that paper own our families.
Thank you.
Like I
We're
could
what
never,
makes this damn world
I
go
could
around.
never be like, oh yeah, I got them Franklins. Hell, dog. The symbolism alone is just a slap you. A fuck you every
Exactly. Oh, I hate it so bad. If I could go off the grid, I would.
But then you have old white people tell you, yeah, if it wasn't for the slaves, this country would never be what it was. I gotta admit that. Like these white folks.
What you mean? Because now they're trying to.
I don't even think they'll say for the
Like,
slaves.
yeah.
They'll say for
No.
our forefathers. When it's
No,
like,
they say the servants now because they're trying to act as if slavery didn't exist. They're definitely in the process of wiping that. Like they're trying to teach kids now that slavery wasn't a thing.
Employees.
Or
yeah, that's like certain
or that Europe is the one that completely abolished slavery. If it wasn't for the Europeans, slavery would still be everywhere.
Yeah, it's like certain parts of the school system across the country is like trying to de-minimalize. Is that the word?
Yeah.
The history. And
Fuck all
just-
that.
Trying to wipe it
Erase it.
again.
Erase.
They're trying to do it again because they effed up and we're starting to find out more. And yeah, so they're trying to wipe it all over again.
That's what I'm like. I don't.
Right.
It's like, how much can you really wipe it though? With the internet being a thing, like people can easily go learn. And
That's the
TikTok
thing.
is so, and I don't know how
Easily.
people don't realize how powerful TikTok is. TikTok by itself. I'm not even going to talk about any of the other platforms. Just TikTok by itself. How powerful that specific platform is, especially when it comes to information. Like. People are learning. I've learned a hell of a lot of information about history, about the future, about science, about all different types of shit. Because my TikTok is full of all different types of shit. I also like to watch people who have information about things. Like there's a couple accounts I watch that they be having fucking all different types of shit. But it's like it's so detrimental to information, and especially in younger kids because so many younger kids are on TikTok and watching TikToks on a day to day, and they can learn anything at any time, bro. You can literally type in anything into either Google or TikTok and you're gonna find an answer. I'm telling you. So
I feel like as people, we got to push for the history to stay.
I agree.
We got to push for the history to
I
stay.
feel like history has always been kind of like a word of mouth thing. Like when it was word of mouth is where it was really standing. Once it started going in paper, you could easily burn it and erase it. It didn't mean nothing no more. But like back then, when our great grandmoms and great grandmoms would tell you stories and it's still passing down, like that's real history to me.
Now, do y'all think we hold on to history a little too much? Like just bringing it up in
like all them slave movies.
Yeah, I do feel like we hold on to stuff a little bit too much.
But we might need that though, because
Yeah.
like you said,
Forget
they
it
not
itself.
teaching it. So
Exactly. We need it so we don't forget. But at the same time, we don't want to oversaturate ourselves with the history to the point where we're stuck mentally thinking that like that's going on now. So now we behaving like that's still happening.
Well, I mean, I
I
think
don't think that. I think you just have a record of it.
No, what I'm saying is that it's shown people reacting as if like they really was out there picking cotton because they just watched this movie and now they're ready to get mad at every white person all over again.
Well, maybe that's their awakening. Maybe that's their brain telling them to find out who they are or their ancestry. You never know. People do different things. For
Sound dumb to me, but hey.
So you never watched a movie or something like that and it's be like real inspirational, so you want to look at your background or something?
Baby, we live in America. There's no way in the world you were born with dark skin and didn't know what happened to your ancestors.
So everybody knows about that? Y'all just
shit. I don't know shit about my
okay then.
ancestors.
Or at least
At
the
the same
people that
time-
came here, the brown people that were.
Yeah, now hold on.
So what you mean
We
by
have
that, though?
we got to clarify here now because
Yeah.
you said everybody knows what happens with their ancestors. Now, is it
Well, you're
your
right.
ancestors or
You're
was
right
it
about
just
that.
the general people? That
I want to
it
say the
happened
general
to?
people because they weren't everybody's ancestors. Everybody, yeah.
So I'm like, because there's
definitely.
people out here who have ancestors who haven't ever been a slave or haven't ever because they lived in specific places and they
I mean,
weren't a part of that at that time.
been
Not-
wiped
not-
out.
If we gonna
not
be-
no
We did
black
research.
people
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, if we're gonna be
I don't
honest,
think it's-
even white people have slave blood in their system because.
What were you saying?
They were raped
I know
like
my
crazy.
grandfather
No, I was
was
just
white.
saying like not a lot of black people though. Like a lot of black people, their ancestors for the most part, I believe, were slaves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do think that history is focused on too much as far as like people look or like I think the movies that show the history and documentaries and shit like that, great. But I do think that people focus so heavily on what happened back then that it's hard for a lot of people to move forward or progress.
It could definitely twist people's emotions.
Yeah.
Keep them in a stern feeling. Like what was that the show? It was about those boys who was framed for that murder.
The New York boys.
Yeah,
the
Central Park 5.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And when I tell you, I hated white people for about 30 minutes. After, just like, imagine it'd be somebody else whose mind's like a little bit weak. You know what I mean? They'll easily be in that same mode of, yo, like these crackers is all, you know what I'm saying? And I don't want to be like mad about people all the time. I don't know. I just don't want to be, yes, the history is important, but I kind of don't want to be in this state of, man, fuck these white people, fuck everything, you know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. So instead of having all that or be saturated, just keep a record of it. That's it.
Yeah.
As long as we have a proper record of it and don't allow another race take it away, I'm cool with it. Cool. There you go.
I guess I can understand what you're saying.
Yeah. That's it.
But that's what I'm like, because I feel like it's still just so heavily focused on. But that's your.
I mean, I get what you're saying. It's so heavily focused on race, but this country was built off of that. So
I
how
know,
can
but
we get away from it.
so the point that I'm always trying to make with that is like by moving forward, not looking behind, like by continuing to look forward on how we can continue to build our communities. Because to me, race has only but so much to do with it. Now, I do agree that the justice system is not with the black people. Like, they're not with black people. They're not with colored people. They're not with anybody of
They're not with poor people.
Yeah, they're not with poor people. But that's really what it is. They're not with poor people. And that's the big misconception, is that it's all about financial structure. Like, the rich want to stay rich and the people in power want to stay in power, and they want everybody else to fuck off. That's how we have to look at it. Not because you're white, because you're black, because you're brown, because we're broke, they're rich, they want to stay rich, they want us to stay broke. That's really what it comes down to me. And so we have to look forward of how can we continue to make it more even, like even the playing field here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Instead of looking at what happened then yesterday, let's look at tomorrow.
Exactly.
You know?
Hey, we have a presidential election coming up. I've been thinking about that heavy.
That's what I was
paying their bills all at once.
That's what I've been saying that for years.
Bro, that's what I said
cannot lock
too.
us all
Like,
up, but they will enact the martial law. I'm almost certain it's gonna happen. So everybody need to make sure that they're prepared for that. But
because I mean, just think about though, like, how do you guys think the world would react if the entire energy supply just vanished? Like, there's no electricity anymore. How do you guys think the world would react?
Bro, the world trips when social media goes down. For
bro,
20
Facebook,
minutes.
yeah, Facebook went down for 20 minutes last week. The world was tripping, bro.
Hold on, there's a reason why everybody was tripping. Niggas was scared that we got hacked.
Yeah. That was my first thought, bro.
I did. Now imagine if the whole energy supply of the world just shuts down.
I feel like that's something that we really need to be thinking about, though, because these cyber attacks have been happening back to back to back to back everywhere. It's a lot of companies that just are keeping it on the hush hush.
Yeah,
but a lot of people are getting a lot of cyber attacks.
That's what killed me. Take down a whole company.
Yeah, it'd be like small groups of like 4 or 5 people who just all know how to hack, and they put their knowledge together, and then they take down entire companies. They put millions of people at risk just because they know simple hacking skills, like simple coding and shit.
I bet you if I went in out there and told them, hey, farm, get you some food, they wouldn't be able to do that.
Yeah, because these people spend 95% of their time on the computer, and the other 5% is going to the bathroom and sleeping. Like, they don't sleep for very long either. Like,
think about national security though. The motherfuckers, they ruling United States.
Shit.
Anybody. Oh, you want to blow a missile up? Boom, hack it.
All I'm saying is, bro, you got to think that there's people breaching national security from across the world. And to where the United States government don't know where these people are coming from, bro. Because do you think they're fucking? These people are smart, bro. Like they're smart. I'm talking like they have VPNs for their VPN, bro. Like they are not like they're so hard to find, bro. You know what I mean? Like these people are so fucking.
If electricity was to go out, I mean, and everything just like shuts down, what would be the first thing you do?
Sleep.
Right.
I mean, yeah, I'd probably be like, take a little nap, wake up, and then figure it out from there.
See,
a lot of people gonna die.
It's too hot.
No, a lot of people are gonna die.
Well, first things first. Let's look at the big obvious picture: the rioting, the fucking purging, the fucking all the wild shit that'll happen with people just starting to fucking go ham. It'll be complete chaos after a week, because people are gonna start to realize there's no cameras. oh, I can go do whatever for real. Like, what are the feds gonna do? People can't even call the feds. There's no power.
The real criminal's gonna be on that in the first like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you know what I mean. So
I'm
like,
definitely
this shit is
robbing
gonna be
shit.
complete
I'm definitely
shit.
robbing.
I feel like that's the first thing that a lot of people gonna go do is go. You know what? But this is what I gotta think about though, because we think about robbing and looting, but if there's no electricity,
It's not
what is the point of doing
Yeah,
it?
what's the point of it? Because it's not
You
gonna
ain't
matter.
gonna
What are you
be
gonna go
using
rob a
nothing
bunch
for
of
real.
TVs that don't even work?
We got old-fashioned bricks to break in.
Boy, what you
Still
gonna
got
steal?
it.
I'm gonna be
We're all
stealing like
electronic
necessity.
now,
At,
so what are you
Exactly. What's the point of robbing the store?
but I'm
gonna
saying,
do? Chips.
well, I'm saying if
Right.
I'm
That's
yeah,
about it.
if I'm
Shit,
going to
man.
rob a store though, I'm going to loot it like a motherfucking like for supplies that I need.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna go get batteries. Like shit that I
What do
can, you know what I
Oh, is
mean?
that looting
What am
or
I
is
gonna
that
do with
survival?
batteries?
you can use batteries.
You can use
Sorry.
batteries, motherfucker.
Is
But-
that looting or is that survival?
Well, you can't use a generator.
Well, you have to.
It's no electricity.
Yeah, you gotta plug a
No,
generator. in.
no,
shit.
no. Not
sorry.
a gas power generator.
You right, a gas.
Nah, gas power generator. You can power a
can.
house with a gas or solar panels.
Solar panels.
Oh,
Solar
yeah.
panels.
See?
True that.
Can't forget about
We
that
got
because them
there.
motherfuckers, bro. I was just watching the TV show the other day. I don't remember what the shit's called, but the motherfucker, he got all them solar panels on his house, and then the whole
Ooh.
block went out, and then everybody came in front of his house and was
That's
just
what I was
like,
gonna say.
"Yo, can you plug my phone up? Plug my phone." They had a whole block party in
They
front of
need
this
to be
motherfucker.
careful.
The whole hamster on the wheel thing, power.
Like shit, man. I do think the world would be a strat in like fucking day.
All you gotta do is have a bunch of solar panels on your house in the wrong neighborhood, and everybody finna run through there.
Oh, yeah, you
everybody
done.
finna run through
They
there.
gonna steal the solar panels. They ain't even gonna know how to set that shit up, but they gonna steal the solar panel.
He's mine.
You're gonna see people running down the street with solar panels and be like, "I got one."
What solar panels?
You're gonna see them shits on the ground in 2 days because they ain't know how to work that
Right?
shit.
People just gonna be doing dumb shit just to do
Dumbass
it.
shit.
Well, I can, so why not?
That's what it is, though. It's because I can.
Or they gonna try to sell it.
Right?
I mean, but what's the
That's
point at that
crazy.
point? Like, what's the money gonna be worth at that point?
They're not gonna be thinking.
Money.
Think like that.
Niggas
I
don't
ain't
think
gonna
like
hold
that.
you.
The money
Shit.
go up.
If I
Bruh,
got,
what?
I got 12 hours to do what I need to do.
Right?
just give me a
Everything-
bunch of weed. I'm
everything is
cooling, bro. I'll
currency
figure it
based.
out.
Motherfuckers gonna find a way. They gonna try to sell it, knowing
But
that
that's
they can't use
stupid.
it.
Who gonna buy it?
It's gonna. I mean, it'll probably turn into a bartering system at that
Who
point.
gonna buy? Exactly.
Shit, I'll give you 2 goats for a chicken type of shit.
Look,
Like,
I didn't harbor both of these abandoned houses.
bruh.
Ain't nobody here. Give
how
me
long do you
stories.
think you would
Give you an
survive?
ounce of Zah for an ounce of Zah for a solar panel.
Shit.
That might
Like
do
shit.
it.
You taking away electricity, so not even people panicking. You got airplanes, they dead.
Yep.
Electric cars, they dead. Electric trains, they dead. Motherfuckers with the little heart shit, they
Oh.
dead. Bro, half the population gone.
Well, this
a
might
couple
sound very bad, but in like survival times, those are the people that need to go. If we being honest, because we need to harbor the supplies for the people that can.
Straight like that. Like,
I mean, no, we gotta think about it. Survival of the fittest, guys. We about to sit here and harbor a person that's bleeding out of their leg profusely, or you gonna leave them there so you can run to safety.
what if it was your son?
I love my son to
Damn.
death. It'll crush me. It is really going to crush me. But if it's nothing that I can do for my son, and he's
gonna let
gonna
him turn
die
into a
with
zombie?
me anyway, he gonna die with me anyway.
You know what? The crazy thing about it, I thought I was the only one in the world that thought like that, so I was nervous to say it, but I definitely agree.
Thank you.
I was-
Damn. Straight like
Somebody
that.
to be like, you know what, hey, look, my kids. One, he fast, but he talk too much, and the other one, not fast enough for me. I don't have time for
She
it.
can't keep up. She gonna get me
Damn,
killed.
son.
She gotta go. You the
Like
weak
her
one.
mama, I already told her mama, like, you're
And they ain't gonna do no good with me and not being around.
I
So.
love y'all. to
You
death,
the
but
weak link. You gotta go.
Maybe on this one, my
Liabilities.
daughter's autistic, so I'm
Oh.
Oh yeah.
so I don't want to
Damn.
see any more fucked up than
I don't
already
know,
am.
because your daughter might surprise the fuck out of you.
Yeah.
She might be the one with superpowers.
Send me
I
your
hope
ass.
so. I hope so. If she could build a fire and all that good stuff in these tiring times,
No,
run a 4-4 like Cat Williams.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie though. I feel like I feel so blessed to be born when I was born right before the technology boom, because like I know how to build a fire, I know how to build a shelter, like all these necessity things that I like need to do in order to survive. If we went into some situation like that, I pretty much, like, I'm not gonna say I'm a professional at it, but shit, I definitely could build a shelter for myself for sure. I definitely could build a fire, keep a fire going for sure, no problem. Like, cause I have a whole, and I'm from the country, so all them outdoor skills, that's just like since I was a kid type shit. We were doing all that shit, bro. We were building forts in the woods, fucking all that type of shit. Bear traps out of rocks.
For survival, if shit goes under.
But that's what I'm saying. With kids,
I have a whole plan.
My daughter's scared of ants. It wouldn't work. She got.
Thank you.
Nah, I feel that. Well, so
that's nuggets. In the wilderness, we eating rabbit. You don't want rabbit? You're gonna die.
You're gonna die. Starvation. Like, come on.
You're going to go.
So anybody who's a part of Gen Z, you don't think would make it if the technology?
I wouldn't say that, because just like there's always a little trickle in each generation. And there are Gen Zs that act a hella like millennials, and they look at their generation and be like, yeah, they doing stupid shit.
They're out of here. They're gone.
That shit was
licking
nasty,
ice cream and putting it back.
I mean, but think about it.
Are gone. They're dead. Eating Tide Pods.
Look at Gen X. But look at Gen X. Millennials was doing a lot of dumb. We were the age of the. Well, no, never mind. That was Gen X that were the crackheads. We were just the kids around them.
We
dang.
ourselves
We were the ones who
age.
started drinking cough syrup and shit.
We did. We started the cough. They started the cough syrup and popping pills like crazy. Yeah, they started that.
Yeah, millennials really popped all that shit.
Like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Like we made
Really
all
was,
these
though.
extra drugs cool.
really was though.
I can't trust any kid of a generation that their favorite artist is Young Boy or Lil Durk. I'm sorry, I can't do it. You're dead. They're gone.
Nah, them little niggas be menacing.
They
sometimes.
do.
They're gonna kill each other off.
They are.
Oh yeah.
That
Wow.
makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They're gonna kill each other.
Oh yeah, dude. All the hoods and shit are just gonna be
You
going
looked
fight.
at
It's
me
war.
wrong.
It's war time, bro.
Yeah.
Like not even, bro. They just gonna be. They just gonna be thinking that they gonna be like. They all live on that street. Let's go. Like our ops live on that. They live over there. Let's just
Like,
go.
this is
start
our
fucking
time.
pulling up.
This is
Just-
our time.
Everybody
Every
gonna start
time.
just drive-bys every day, every fucking 2 minutes. Like it's just war.
Population
All
just
rich-
went down
all
2,000.
Rich motherfuckers,
In a minute.
Right.
they gonna have to have ammo because all broke niggas is coming for the rich motherfuckers. Mayweather, Rick Ross, all of them. They get
He said
Jay-Z,
Mayweather, Rick
getting
Ross,
all of them.
Mark Zuckerberg.
Shit, unless the
Bro's got a
motherfuckers
bunker already.
A plan like the little bunker. I was just gonna say.
Yeah,
that's
Mark
what-
Zuckerberg's already got a
Yeah.
bunker.
Yeah.
Because we coming. Them niggas is coming. You didn't. First off, for Rick Ross, you didn't let half of
This
Atlanta
motherfucker.
come in your shit. So he gonna get his.
Yeah.
Mayweather, they know you just carry stupid money around you. So wherever you at, they gonna get you.
That motherfucker do be carrying stupid bags of money, bro.
You get him.
All right, so we'll get on to this last video and then we'll get on to some topics. So this one, I'm just gonna let you guys see it and just.
I do. She know what's going on, so help me understand. Cause I still don't
This shit
understand.
irritating.
for a class.
Me too, Haley. That's your name, right? Haley.
Yeah, my name's Haley.
She literally talked to her, and she's here to tutor me.
But that's the point is this ain't what you said you was doing.
Yes, it was.
No, it's not. That's not what you said you was doing. That's not what you said you was doing. So don't sit here and lie because it's only gonna make me
Ain't
mad.
nobody trying to lie,
I'm getting
bro.
frustrated. Like
Bro, my education comes first.
you need to
if
tell
you got
Haley
problems,
bye.
if you got problem, you get my
Haley bye.
education. Like
you need to tell Haley bye, and you need to come on. Let's go.
I'm not going.
playing.
I'm not doing nothing with you.
So you're not gonna go?
No, I'm not doing nothing with you. I'm not doing nothing.
Where is this yours?
Yeah, these are mine. Yeah.
I'm not doing nothing with you, bro.
I'm not playing. Like, come
I'm not
on,
doing
let's
nothing
go.
with you, bro.
Dude, stop. Come on. Tell Haley bye. Bye, Haley.
Thank you.
Come on.
Yeah.
So you're not going?
No.
Okay. Bye, dude.
Haley was probably scared as shit. Haley ain't want no smoke at all.
I'm sorry.
Haley
but
got
She was
cops
shaking
on
that
speed
phone,
dial right
hoping the
now.
emergency shit
the way you
came through.
talking to me like that, I'm gonna pluck you in the nose like a pit bull. Like, bitch, sit your ass down. Like, come on now. Like, you're not listening.
A pluck is wild. That's
No, really.
Hey.
Because it's like I'm
Humbling.
talking to you
Very
calm.
humbling.
I'm talking to you calm as hell, and you still want to rah 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 rah. That's like a chihuahua. Pluck up.
I'm not even gonna lie.
So
to you.
her thing,
I wouldn't know
her,
how to react to that.
her thing
Listen.
was she said that that's not what he said he was going to do.
Thank
Maybe
you.
he didn't tell you what he was really going to do because he knew how you were going to react, knowing that it was going to be with a female. My thing is he's 100% right. Education comes first. If you're going to trip like that, like I get from her perspective of you said you were going to be somewhere else or you were doing something else. Why didn't you tell me you were with, you were going to be with this person, whatever. But if he knew she was going to react in a negative way already, then I can understand from his perspective of why he didn't tell her in the first place. You know what I mean? But I just thought from her doing all of that and then making that girl uncomfortable, she was just there to tutor the bro. You know what I'm saying? He was just trying to get his education, do better in class and shit. And she was
just makes it worse.
that.
Yeah, but you just gave
for
that one
sure.
chick another. I see it as a bad negative connotation of black women. they're already the most hated. You know what I'm saying? So that white chick looking at it like, oh yeah, the stories are true. Like these bitches are nuts.
How did she even find dude?
It sounds set up. It was all very much set up to me. For one, because he already got the mic on him and everything prepared for her to walk up.
Yeah, you are right about that.
So yeah, exactly. So
that's why I was like,
am I stupid?
He set her up, a little bit, but he set her up.
And why was the camera sitting right there?
Exactly.
Too? So I did kind of think that was set up too.
That's why it's like when she said, "This is not where you gonna be," and then he was like, "Oh, I did say that," and then don't lie to me. After that, he ain't had nothing to say because he knew for a fact that was what it was. He set it up. She saw that he was texting somebody named Haley. The reason why she was saying, "Oh, you're Haley, right?" She knew that, and now you're somewhere that you said you weren't going to be. So yeah, it was a setup to make her go crazy because they knew that was how she was going to react. True. However, I do feel like women do need to control themselves a little bit better because I've done that myself and just fucking went crazy.
Yeah. Well, how do you
I'm
know
not gonna
that?
say go crazy.
How do you know that it wasn't just a all around setup? Like Haley didn't know what was going on, but them two did.
And it could have been that too. I mean, honestly, it just
they were just trying to do it for views.
Exactly, it was very staged. But
just the principle of it, I think, is what pissed me off about it. Is like, because if a shorty did that to me and I was just trying to get my education and I had a female tutor, like.
But if you was just trying to get your education, why can't you just say you're trying to get your education? Don't lie, because now it doesn't matter what you say.
Because some girls, they don't care about what you doing. If they hear another girl's involved, they tripping.
If that's the type of girl you're dealing with, then you should rethink the relationship.
I mean, I don't particularly like to deal with bitchy girls, so.
I mean, I'm just saying, if you feel like your girl is going to have a problem with you saying, "Hey, babe, I need some tutoring. This girl Haley says she's going to da-da-da-da," and she's going to go crazy, yeah, you shouldn't be with that girl in the first place.
Yeah, I ain't even going to hold you, though. I have been with a girl like that where it's like any other girl that was in my life at all, she was just like tripping. Like, I couldn't have any girl talk to me, and I was like, "Nah, shorty,
shorty probably said she can do all the tutoring. Fuck Haley."
That's what she
was. That was probably the conversation beforehand. Like, look, my grades falling. I need help. Like I got this tutor said she's gonna do it. Now, fuck that. I help you. Whole time she dumb as a box of rocks too.
That's really what it's like. Yeah, how am I gonna get tutors from you? You're dumb as fuck. Like, I don't know. that shit just irked me. Just the thought about it.
I don't know what to believe.
Yeah. I mean, it was definitely for the views.
I do think it was staged though, yeah, because bro was already like mic'd up and shit.
If it wasn't for the views, she made herself look stupid.
Oh no, it was definitely for the views. The camera was set up, bro was mic'd up, like you had points, like they did that for the views. All right,
if shit was real, then yeah, she's entirely in the wrong. Yeah, put water on bro head, bro.
Not really. I just would have been like, "Alright, bet."
Like shit.
And go fuck up your shit at home.
She still made black women look bad.
You see, black women need to act stupid behind closed doors, not in public.
I would have been more extra.
Don't do it in public.
Like, you gotta chill for my white girl whoop your ass.
Right?
Don't do it in private either.
Go behind closed doors and do it. You don't go and make yourself look a fool in public. You go behind closed doors and you let yourself loose.
Nah, show him that crazy shit in public too. So when I tell her your ass,
I need a witness.
They believe me, goddamn.
That girl's so sweet. They need to believe.
If I got a shorty who's mad chill in public and then we go fucking in private and she fucking off the walls, nah. Because I mean, me personally, I just don't like super energetic females. Like ones who are super loud and
getting arrested. You better have that footage. Fuck it.
Obnoxious and shit. I can't deal with obnoxious females, bro. Because I get so annoyed at them so quick. Like, I don't care how bad you are, bro. If you're obnoxious as hell in a public setting, I just can't.
I take back what I just said completely. Do not go behind closed doors and act a fool. Let's just try not to act a fool because women are getting shot.
Don't take it back now.
Like, no. Women are getting pumed because they decided to act a fool behind closed doors.
I seen this
and like they're not having patience for that shit no more. So yeah, just get it together, sis. Get it together.
Speaking on that, in New York, I don't know if y'all seen that shit. It was a New York couple. I guess they got in an argument on the subway. So this motherfucker was so mad he pushed the bitch.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
And cut off both her feet.
Yeah.
What?
The train.
Oh,
the train.
Oh yeah, I seen.
Yeah.
I seen a little
Niggas
clip of the
wild.
leg.
Niggas is crazy.
See, we're in the age of toxicity, y'all. Get away from this shit. Like
that's like super toxicity, bro. That's wild.
He didn't think about her life at all. It was just get away from me.
Because when motherfuckers get angry, sometimes when people get angry, bro, they don't think about regard of anything, bro. They're just angry. It's just they're seeing red.
But at the same time, I also want to hold accountability to the people making them mad because
exactly.
The more you poke the bear, what the bear gonna do?
Which is
You
the
know what
reason
I mean?
why I
And
want to
you-
know the nature of that conversation. Cause
A simple pluck.
And that's the thing. You never.
I'm serious.
Man,
Honestly,
that might be the switch.
it might be
Or
because
have like a water bottle.
you gotta sit there and pause for a little minute. Like, did he just
Yeah.
pluck me in my nose? Like,
Yeah. It's go, and
you
then
gotta think about it.
conversation
Exactly.
Bro, this girl told me one time niggas spit on her.
Oh no,
over.
Nah.
Do that. Now that's different. That's different.
That's
assault.
disrespect.
No fluid.
that's
Yeah, when
switching
I
the
was-
flip on.
When I was younger,
that's
bro,
flip all the way on.
we went to a swim hole and like there was like this fucking looked like a fucking redneck dirty family, honestly, that was over there. And I don't know if it was the dad or whoever, it was an older dude, but him and this younger chick started arguing like heavy, and bro spit in her face. And after he did that, when I tell you bro got jumped. Like all these dudes just came and started whipping that dude's ass after he spit in her face.
Did you
bro.
say you was at a swimming hole?
Yeah, I told you I'm from the country, bro. I'm from like the mountains
said,
and
what
shit.
the fuck was that?
Yeah, I'm from like the country, bro.
Fuck everything else you said. You said a swimming hole.
The whole time I was just like, what the fuck is
I
that?
guarantee you, it's a motherfucker at the beginning.
It's
with
just like-
a tan. He checking the color.
It's like a lake or
Alright, come on.
something?
Like,
It'll be like a spot in like a river or creek that's swimmable. So like it'll be like 5-6 feet deep and people can go swimming. So like we had ones that had like cliffs you could jump off into the water, you know, like
Can you
shit
do it?
like that. Yeah, like we had all
You know what
Huh?
you seen the movie.
some of the spots. Yeah, some of
that's
them.
the only
no.
time.
That's the closest
The
we're
ones-
gonna get to that.
The ones that you can like
Tide
see
swings off
straight
the tree.
through the
Yeah,
water
yeah,
are
okay.
the coldest. I'm gonna tell you that because I've been through
Niggas
a
ain't
couple
swimming
swim
in no
holes that you can see all the way to the bottom. Water's blue. That shit is
I ain't
fucking
swimming with
great.
no nature.
What was that movie? It was an old, I think Disney Pixar movie. It was like based off of a book.
You scared?
Like the two kids that had they had the big imagination inside the
Shark Boy and
forest.
Lava Girl.
No, in the forest.
The
In the
labyrinth.
forest.
The labyrinth.
I don't think it was the labyrinth either.
You're talking about when the
The
little
two
girl
kids.
died.
Yeah, because that's the when I think creeks, I think of her.
Bridge to Bithia.
Yes.
Oh, the Bridge to
Terabithia.
Terabithia.
There you go.
Yeah, because when I think creeks, I think her, and I go nope, walk away, other way.
But she was different. The skin
She
tone,
slipped
baby.
and said, "Bow."
It's always skin
Yeah, Shorty
tone.
did that. I remember that movie.
Niggas is not going that deep in the woods to imagine shit.
Pause.
But just not doing
Pause,
Hold on, I like
because
getting
this brown
inspiration.
girl would do that.
I like getting some inspiration.
They was in a whole different world. They was in a whole different planet talking to leaves and shit.
You gotta think about that too. They was in the country, want nothing out there but woods.
That's what I'm telling you, bro.
That's
Like
what
if
you do.
if you go where I'm from, bro, like my whole backyard, bro, like outside of the fence line, like my backyard was clear, but like outside of the fence line, it's just trees for miles, bro. Like you would probably be scared to be where I'm, like you would not go outside at night type of shit because it's just all
You was
woods.
talking
Like
to
it's
animals, weren't you?
it's dark. I mean, there would be
Talked to
bears
people
coming up
about
to our door with fucking
Oh, that's cool.
coyotes, fucking wolves, like all that types of shit right in my backyard, like all the time, bro. You get used to it after a while. Like
That's my kind of life.
I'm telling you, bro, it's so peaceful living out there. It's like all you hear is birds chirping and shit. And we had a creek
can get annoying.
running right by the house. That shit was, man, shit was like that. I miss that shit. Anyway, all right, so we're gonna get on to the topics now.
Oh shit, I forgot.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're already like an hour and 14 into it. So Mike Tyson and Jake Paul are about to fight.
I feel bad
Jake
for
Paul
my
gonna
boy.
get his ass
We was
whooped.
just talking about this. So
I usually don't talk about shit like this, but I think this is hilarious. I think it's so fucking dumb. I mean, what are y'all's thoughts on this fight first?
Mike finna get his ass whooped.
If Mike do it, it's gonna be for a paycheck.
That's
It's-
all. it
that's
is.
the
It's
only
all it
reason why
is.
he's
It's
doing
not
it.
gonna be no ordinary paycheck. It's gonna be a big one because you taking down the whole legacy. And we've seen the videos of this motherfucker sparring. So if he get in there and we didn't see Jake Paul fight all these motherfuckers, we see his fighting style. So if Mike get knocked out or beat up by that motherfucker, boxing, celebrity boxing is rigged, which we already know. But this will solidify it. Cause bro, even his trainer, motherfucker, Mike threw a punch and that motherfucker said, you know what I'm saying? And he training. So come on now. Let's be realistic.
But when Mike came back out of retirement to fight Roy Jones, and that fight was just nothing but grappling. Like it made me feel like the training videos were, I ain't gonna say they were shit, but it didn't amount to the fight.
Mike was gonna kill that man. That man was too old for that shit.
But see, now you got Jake Paul now.
Yeah,
And
Jake
it's
Paul
like-
is 30 years younger than him.
And then Jake Paul ain't no bad boxer.
But he just
Yeah,
not,
but
he
my
just
thing-
not up there with Roy Jones.
Yeah, like-
he not that good of a boxer.
the thing about
as far
Jake
as
Paul,
that.
man, is that like all the people he has fought has just been
Man, he fought Nate Robinson, bro.
Like I'm saying, like
I mean, he fought Tyron Woodley too, right? Or was that the other brother?
nah, that was him. That was him.
Yeah, it was Tyron Woodley.
But it's just like a lot. He's either fighting people who aren't like boxers or just like washed up old boxers or like celebrities, like other celebrities. So I don't know. It's like to me personally, like Jake still hasn't done it for me in the boxing world yet. Like until you start fighting current real fighters, you don't have to even win these fights. Put up a good fight against them though. You know what I mean? Then you'll start solidifying yourself as a true boxer to me. Like me personally, Logan is doing way better in WWE than Jake is in boxing. Like Logan has solidified himself in the WWE. Although it's predetermined, it's fake. He has solidified himself as one of the best in that company already. And also just solidified a fucking one of the biggest advertising deals or sponsorship deals with Prime Energy, with his company, with WWE and TKO. Like doing it big. But Jake to me is just like you're kind of making a mockery of yourself because of the fighters you keep selecting to fight. Like, why are you fighting a 50-something-year-old man? Although Mike Tyson, I'm not gonna take a punch from that motherfucker. Fuck that. He'll still whip my ass. But it's still the fact of like, how long is he gonna be able to go? And how entertaining is this fight really gonna be? Because
second round, I give it.
Is it gonna just be a gas fight the whole time where they're just fucking walking around the ring, barely swinging at each other, or is it gonna be a slugfest?
Jake gonna try to gas him, but I guarantee you that one connect, you gonna watch that nigga body shake. If
it truly is rigged, he probably knocking Mike Tyson out, which I think will break the internet out of anything.
I don't think Mike Tyson.
He not gonna allow.
He's not allowing.
I don't think he cared that much.
Yeah, it's gonna go. It's gonna go the distance. I think
he gonna have to talk about that shit on his podcast and shit. Like he's not gonna let that shit happen.
Yeah, I think it'll go the distance. But I also like.
He don't care.
I don't think that they have like a real beef. I think they really are just doing this for money. So it's not like they're really gonna go in there trying to fucking kill each other. Like I genuinely don't think they're gonna try to go in there and like really like kill each other. Like I've seen some Mike Tyson fights where he's going in there fucking ripping. Like I don't think it's gonna be that type of fight. I don't think it's that type of rivalry. I think it's all just for money. That's really all this is. But it's just
marketing.
It is good marketing, but it's just like for Jake Paul at this point in your career, bro, fight a real fighter. Like fight a current right now is fighting and is doing well fighter.
Canelo.
You know what I mean? Like fight a real like current fight, not a real but a current fighter. Like
I know they're different weight classes though, but
until he does that, bro, I
still
just
fuck him up though. That's a crazy part.
No, I'm saying like I'm still not taking a hit from Mike Tyson either. But Jake's got it, bro. He's just got to he's got to start having real fights.
He can't fight no boxers in his weight class. It wouldn't work. He would get knocked out.
This motherfucker's has been.
He got a nice size to him. He just too lanky.
But as much boxing he has done, I mean, I feel like he will put up at least some type of.
Done. He's only done 10.
How long you been training for?
Bro's been at it for a few years now. I'll say that.
But he's only done 10, and they've been all Ben Askren or some shit like that. He was an old ass UFC fighter. Then you had Nate. Then you had Tyrone. Then you had.
Well, that's the other thing. He's fighting UFC fighters. Why are you not fighting boxers? Like.
I was like,
his first few fights were like either celebrities or UFC fighters. Like UFC and boxing, two totally separate worlds, bro. Nothing alike in any way, shape, or form. They're two totally different strategies. Like fighting styles, like you can't do anything you can do in the UFC and boxing.
Sounds to me he fight wherever the money.
Yeah, because
of course, that's all they're doing. Yeah, they're making millions off of every fight.
Niggas can't go in the octagon and do that fake shit still, bro. You can't pretend to get kicked in the fucking face.
Nah, them boxers not going to UFC. They
bro, they ain't stupid.
Like, imagine if Mayweather and what's the name did they rematch?
Folded his ass.
In the UFC.
Well, that's
broke all that pretty.
But
shit.
that's what I mean though. Is like boxing. I feel like is more like a game of chess, to where UFC is more just like a fucking brawl. Like there's a lot of strategy to UFC as well because there's different fighting styles. I won't take that away from them, especially if you got somebody who's a wrestler against somebody who's a fucking straight like scrapper type of, you know what I mean? So there's definitely strategy, but boxing, you have different styles of boxing, but it's only your fist. You only can use your fist. You don't have to worry about their feet coming up. You don't have to worry about them tackling you or bringing you to the ground. It's just your fist, and it's just like a game of cat and mouse, fucking game of chess, just like you would say all the time. It's just a game of chess. So it's just a whole different world, bro. So when you bring a UFC fighter into a boxing match, come on, bro.
I know.
That to me is just
Yeah, boxing. They're
That's
a little
why.
more agile.
That's why that
and
big
UFC
heavyweight
is more
dude,
unpredictable.
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
Duende,
got
whatever,
his ass knocked out like
by
that.
big old dude, and everybody's like, man, I can't believe he got knocked out.
Nah, Anthony
Bro.
Joshua was gonna knock that shit out. I already knew that.
Then Fury talking about he wants some. Nigga, he on the road right now. Leave that man alone.
Yeah.
Yo, have y'all heard about all this stuff going on with what's his name, Ryan Garcia? I think the boxer.
Man, talking about him in the forest watching kids get fucked and shit.
Yeah.
Like that. You really think the government was gonna let that nigga just talk all that shit on the internet, walk around, do that shit? Nigga, they would have snatched his ass up. They not gonna allow that shit, or he would have been dead. I think he did that shit for like shits and giggles.
Hold on, I don't
So do
know.
you think?
I don't know what's happened. What?
All right, so I don't know exactly what happened, but I know that Ryan Garcia went on to a live, and well, no, he's been on multiple different sources now at this point, where he's been doing like small interviews or just putting announcements out. I don't know what happened to him or why he was going through all of this. I don't know if you know details.
He forced him. Secret people forced him in the woods and made him participate in a ritual where he had to watch kids get raped and murdered and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then he was like, I'm done with it. I can't hold this anymore. I'm telling it all. I'll go to the Supreme Court to tell my truth. This is what it is. And then he tried to expose another streamer for like touching little girls, and he named another girl. And it's just like, bro,
This shit sounds crazy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, look what they did to the Tate brothers. You don't think they would have done that shit to him, bro? They snatching him up, bro. You're not gonna talk.
Well, shit, the Tate brothers are back though.
Yeah, but you're not gonna talk government type shit like that, and say, oh yeah, he was mentioning Epstein Island and everything.
I don't know.
They would have snatched him up. He would have been dead.
What's the first thing? What's the first thought when you hear him saying all of this stuff? Is you going, oh, is he all right? That's crazy.
He literally just signed a contract to fight Devin Haney or some shit.
Mm.
So, and you going bonkers for what? You don't get your ass whooped? You trying to do this for boost shit up?
I would say, you think this is like just promo to boost the fight up a little?
Possibly.
Yeah, but people ain't paying attention to the fight at this point. They looking at this weird shit that this nigga talk. You can't say kids is getting fucked in the woods on all different type of social media outlets and think motherfuckers ain't gonna be like,
yeah, if that's bad, if that's promo,
like,
that's terrible promo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that he was doing that because that would be a terrible way to promote a fight. For real, to be honest, that'd be a horrible way
that's
to
the
promote
only
a
thing
fight.
you got
But,
to say?
I mean,
Like,
maybe he really did go through this whole tragic experience and all of it's true. I don't know. It might be, might not be. He might just be talking out his ass.
Old
but
fashioned shit talking never stopped existing. Never.
Yeah,
that's
man.
what I'm
You
like.
always
Yeah,
go
let's
back
just.
to old fashioned shit talking for
Yeah,
You ain't gotta say that shit.
You ain't gotta go to this.
all this
extreme.
extra
You could've just
fucking
said,
promo
"Fuck the
shit
other
y'all
goddamn
doing."
Fighter.
Jeez.
That's just too much for me. All right, so the next question that I got is so I just saw this video earlier this week that just made me think of it. But do you think it's gay for a guy to think a stud is attractive?
Hell no, studs be thick.
It's always the thick thugs. They got
Bruh.
big asses, big titties. It don't make sense. And then they try to put all that shit covered up with a sports bra and a big t-shirt. Bitch, I see
But what
you.
about like the ones who are
Show
like
them
really
titties.
dedicated to like being a dude, like shave the head, got, you know what I mean, like really is
That's
dressing
different.
like,
That's
you know
like
what
a
I mean,
butch.
like. But I'm talking about like stud.
That's a
I'm talking
butch.
I
about
don't know
like
though,
They
because
pass
some
studs.
studs can shave their head and still look very feminine. They just dress like guys,
Unless
so
they got a real fat ass. You can't just block that. Like,
Yeah.
Ain't hiding that.
Ain't enough
can't-
baggy
can't
ass
hide.
jeans
And
to hide.
Once the nigga see the ass,
I ain't gonna
it's
lie
like,
though. There's only been like,
mm,
I think there's only been like one stud in my life that I was like, whoa, that body under them clothes is looking. Hold on.
but
Hold
know,
on.
You know the crazy thing? You know why niggas
Hear me
around
out.
with like studs and shit like that? Everybody know Daphne Thickness. So thickness.
Thick ass Daphne.
Do you feel
him, sir?
We all remember that scene. She in the hotel with the do rag on, looking like a stud and shit like that. But when everything come off, it's different. It's different.
This is crazy.
are you talking about porn?
Absolutely.
Well, yes.
Wait. Yeah, hold on.
Because I was like, hold on.
He was
Wait,
talking
hold
about
on,
studs. I remember that scene, and she was acting like a stud, but nah, that ass wasn't a stud. That shit was not a stud.
Nah, yeah, I ain't gonna. I mean,
So once they see this, they gonna be like, he on to something.
but that's what I mean though. Is like there's studs that are like that are still like questionable.
Oh,
like,
shit.
hold on, are you sure you're fully a stud? Then there's like studs that are just like full fledged. Like I spent like when I went to Atlanta. I went to Atlanta with a bunch of people, and I had to share a hotel room with a stud. I didn't find her attractive in any way, shape, or form. I wasn't attracted to her at all.
Turned to Terrence.
like you know what I mean. So it was just like I wasn't even like we were just chilling in the hotel room, just like it was like chilling with the guys type of shit. But like I've also been around studs that I was like, hold on. Just hear me out.
Big stud with like no titties and nothing.
Nah.
I mean, skinny one.
I mean, yeah. Oh, I see what you mean now. Yeah, it was
like,
Manny Fresh looking.
Nah, she wasn't. It wasn't a big girl. She was tiny. It's just I just didn't really find her attractive at all. Like, I just all around like, cause some studs they still got pretty faces. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, for me personally, no, I don't think it's gay. I mean, they're still girls.
You ever seen a stud like actually known them before they?
Yes, and they be the prettiest ones.
Yeah, actually, I know one chick who's like was girl, then stud, then girl again.
Are you talking?
You can't switch like this.
Yeah.
This ain't the Power Rangers. What the fuck are you talking about? Girl, stud.
Yeah.
You got a vagina,
bro. There was a point in her life where she was really full out stud, and now she's back on like bouncing ass for
Talk about can't make up your
She got a kid now. You had to get what from that dick. So,
well, that's what I mean. It's like, but I'm also now seeing a lot of girls who have kids who are now turning into lesbians. Like,
cause niggas just ruin shit sometimes.
Like that's what I'm like.
That's not what it is.
But is
they
this
be confused?
I think they just be doing that shit. They just
Honestly.
be doing this shit.
Honestly, that's what I really feel like it is. Is they just really be doing it because they can. Honestly,
Right.
If guys could do it and it was okay, we probably would see more guys doing it. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Doing what?
Flip flopping.
Flip flopping.
Anyways,
Wait, are we talking like go straight gay?
yeah.
You can't
Oh,
go
so
to
you
suck a
bi.
dick on Monday and eat
That's
pussy
my
on
point.
Wednesday.
That's what
I mean, but there's some bi people though. There's bi people in the world, bro. There's bi people in
That's
the
what I'm
world, bro.
saying.
Nah.
If it was okay for guys to do it, you would see it a lot more. Women do it because it's okay.
Women don't even like that shit.
No, fuck that. Hell no.
Bro, I ain't even gonna hold you though. I got a homeboy who was gay, and he's fucked a girl before just because he wanted to know what it was like.
I don't
Like,
know. That's what I was gonna say too, because I got to double back on that. Women don't even be liking it because some women really do be into like specifically gay guys. I done heard one girl say the best she's ever had was a gay man.
Well, that's because usually gay guys are pretty feminine.
She was
Exactly.
pretty in tune to their emotions. and
Exactly.
shit.
A lot of
Yeah.
the women are
That
nasty
was
now.
a freaky frog.
I'm just over here just confused.
Just on that part,
I'm
like-
real confused on that, but gay people never make sense to me that much anyway.
Yeah.
Can I say that?
I don't really. Yeah.
Can I say that? Said now.
It's too late
I don't
now.
like to speak on the alphabet too much.
So you think it's worse if your ex finds love with somebody or you find out they go
This
gay
heartbroken
after you?
ass nigga. No.
Wait, hold on. Ask the question
what I'm
again.
saying.
Ask the question again.
If they go gay after you or they find love after
Oh,
you.
dude.
If
Well, if they find love with another, like if I had a girl who was my ex and then she found love with another dude, that's one thing. But if she turns gay after the fact, I'm gonna feel like it was my fault in a way. I'm gonna be like, hold
Why
up.
would you feel that?
No, you
Because it's like, why did you go gay? Like, why did you start going to girls? Like, did I do something that
were the
made you
last
not
straw.
want to be?
You were the last straw.
Yeah, I'm about to say that. You was just the last
Yeah,
straw.
you were
like-
the last straw.
So like, fuck, I would just.
She
shut
was
up.
already thinking about it because she probably already had a bunch of shitty niggas that she was like, oh, okay, we're gonna try this one more time, and if this one don't work out, I'm just going to scissoring.
Nah, I have some females do that.
Well, I'll say this. So the recent situation that I had with I don't even know if y'all know about this, but the girl who I had got pregnant and then she had got an abortion.
I do know about it.
You do know about this, right? She's now dating a girl. So, but we weren't dating though. We were
But
just.
she just keeping it safe.
Yeah, she don't want to have no more.
Yeah, because she was. Yeah, that's pretty much. She was just like, yeah, I think I'm
This is
kind of
it.
done with dick now. So.
Kids, I don't want one of those. Well, guess I gotta date girls.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shorty like went all. She shaved her head and all that.
Yeah,
She shaved her head and all that?
Yeah.
Damn, just the thought of being pregnant it was just enough for her. She said,
Yeah, she was like, yeah, I ain't going
I
through
don't
this
wanna
shit
be a
again.
girl.
I'm gonna just go with girls. So.
I don't want
Hey, all power to her. Hey. Shout out to you.
You said he hit before you were a boy.
All right. Anyway, all right. So this next question is
That was kind of crazy.
the next question is do you believe a 50-year-old man going after a 20-year-old woman is the same as a 50-year-old woman going after a 20-year-old man? First of all, is that acceptable to y'all? Like a 30-year-old, like a 30-year age gap between two people? Is that like?
Honestly, I don't give a fuck what grown people do.
Exactly. Once you're 18, legally, you are an adult.
It's 21 for me.
Huh?
It's 21 for
I'm
me.
just saying, in reality, like people
No, I feel
always
what you're
have
saying.
some shit to say, but then if they ask their grandparents or their great grandparents, ask them what their age difference was or is. Granddaddy probably 10, 15 years older than.
See, then you got to think about it back then too. A lot of times they were getting married because it's like, all right, you're grown now. I need a place to stay and a man to take care of me, so I got to marry this man.
Yeah, for a goat and a chicken.
Yeah, dad selling his daughter for a goat.
Yeah, like I'll give you my girl for a heifer.
Pig. I want your best pig for my daughter's love.
That's
Jesus.
so sad. No, but it made me. That made me think of Jalen Green and Drea.
No, he should have slayed that.
Jalen Green and Drea.
No,
I feel bad for that boy.
Fucked it up.
I feel bad for him.
Wait, what is this? What are we talking about? What is this?
She's pregnant
with his baby.
Drea.
Yeah, that belly out there.
Who,
like,
Drea?
They about to have a baby girl and everything.
Drea,
like,
she's a.
Damn, he ain't won't play with.
She's a celebrity hopper. Like she just.
She's a model.
Oh, she just be hopping from dude to dude.
Yeah. She is a model. God damn it! Why?
I'm sorry. I'm never hip to any of it.
She caught her an athlete, a young athlete too.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
I mean, but that's how everybody know her is from hopping off of athletes.
Oh, is she like an older woman dating like younger dudes?
Yeah, she looks great. She does not look like she's about 40. She don't. But it was just like immediately in my mind, I'm going, ooh, did he like look at her track record before he decided to like?
He looked at them track
records. Motherfuckers don't care.
Young niggas
yeah, motherfuckers
like,
don't give a fuck.
That's crazy. He's so young. She did it on purpose.
She could have got ran through by the entire Phoenix Suns, and he's still like, all right, whatever.
No, but that's my thing.
Look, that's why he stopped talking. Because it is.
I'm not even saying track record as in like how many people that ran through her. I'm looking at it as like how she's been getting up. Like she gets up off of these niggas. It's like you're another stepping stone. This niggas are okay with that.
Like,
I gotta stop using that word.
When there's potential for a man to get ass, all that other shit is irrelevant.
Wow,
like,
men are so simple.
If I can get it for the one night,
exactly. That's what we always be telling y'all. That shit be confusing, bro. We be telling y'all we simple. Y'all motherfuckers just make shit confusing.
They know we easy. They know we easy.
That's why Drea did what she did. She knew his ass was easy.
Cougar meat.
Yeah, I mean, have y'all ever been with an older woman?
Let me tell you something, G. My baby mom, me and my baby mom's got 11 or 11 year difference.
God damn! Look,
when I was 18, she was turning 30.
Hey, bro is like that, bro.
My last situation,
bro is like that.
Wait a minute, where the fuck?
This is him.
This is why he's so heartbroken. He's an old man.
Ask me how old my ex is. Shit.
How old is he?
38.
Yeah, he an old man.
He is him. Bro, he is a cougar hunter. I respect it.
And I don't even think it's
they mature women,
he
bro. They
like
know
he
what they
older
want.
anyway. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna
young nigga knock me up. Like, stop playing with me.
Bro, that's why I'm like, I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I've been with a couple older women, bro.
Family fuck with me.
But see, it didn't make you feel weird at all being around.
Bro, I love older women.
You just graduated.
No, but I'm talking about being around her family. Like,
hell no.
They didn't have any kids close to your age, did they?
Nah, see, this is the thing. Me being raised, like, I'm part of that first generation of cousins. So all my cousins and brothers, they like way older than me. So I'm not like, they kids are my age. If that makes sense. Like a lot of their kids are my age. So I relate more to them. Not, I don't relate to the kids more than them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm already just automatically around just older people. I have that old, like old head mentality sometimes, and
just an old nigga.
Yeah. And then older women know how to cook. So
they know how to do more than that, bro. I'll say that.
They know how to
like
do more than
that.
that.
I ain't gonna hold you though. So
easy.
But
she cooked this nigga a well cooked meal. He was like, "Yep, I'm sold.
Let me tell you something.
I'm gonna give you a baby."
I'm
27.
I'm a fool for food. I'm a fool for food.
She got you with
cougar
the
status,
bro. If I can get an itis,
slow it down.
Off the news,
slow it down.
That's wild.
That's easy. That's crazy.
She trapped you, bro. You got hit. What was the first dish she made you? Did you say?
Hell no.
You talking about his baby mom?
But like, what was the first meal she made you? Do you know?
I don't remember. That shit was bomb as hell.
Alfredo.
That shit.
Bro was instantly in love. He was like, "Yep, this is it."
But honestly, my whole thing is like, if
I think that was the nicest thing you said about your baby mama ever.
Oh my god.
That I ever heard.
Right?
Damn.
Dang.
I'm sorry.
Well,
but to be honest, my whole thing is like, if I'm me when dating, I just don't want people to be annoying around me. We can vibe and all that good stuff, and somehow I vibe with older people more than
What is being annoying around you?
Obnoxious.
Yeah, obnoxious, asking stupid questions.
Yeah, just fucking being loud, being fucking.
Don't get me wrong, I still date women my age. You know what I mean? I don't purposely go out to look for older women.
I feel it's a
just,
vibe.
Yeah, it's a vibe. So whatever like attracts to me, then it's like
they go to all wine tastings.
Right.
The older women, man, they know what they doing. They know what they want. You know what I'm saying? And they know what they like. They know what they don't. You know what I mean? So it's like
some of them.
I couldn't trust him.
Yeah.
I couldn't trust him. He reminded me of Kevin Hart.
Jesus Christ.
You remember he was like, Miss Loretta, I'm ready for the tour. Like, nah, I can't trust that. You might be a mama go getter.
Yeah, I'm about to say, just keep your mama and your aunties away.
Trust niggas like that.
Nah, I ain't gonna hold you though.
And even y'all thought I was older than 25.
Exactly. Yeah.
So imagine what somebody meet me. You know what I mean?
That's why I said it was like he already look older than what he is, so they probably approach him assuming that he is not a young boy. So
yeah, I just know for me, I was
cougar catfish.
I was 19. I was like 19, 20, and I was dating this chick who was 36. I wasn't really dating her. I just met her at a bar, and like we just started messing around. And then she like, her family started like going to that bar, so like she started introducing me to all her family and all this. And at just that time, I just started feeling weird because I was like 19, turning 20, bro, and like her whole family was just kind of looking at me like, what's going on?
She didn't look at the cup and was like, "Oh, he drinking high C."
Nah, because I was with my the DJs and shit. So whenever I was with the DJs and all that shit, it was free game. I was in there at 17 drinking, bro. I was in there young as fuck, bro. I was in all strip clubs, all that shit, drinking at like 17, 18, bro. Like I was.
So many descriptions because you now.
That's why I said DJs. She was the one who started naming me. Well, I said DJs. No,
my bad.
No, I'm just playing.
Damn.
I mean, that was years ago now. It's different now.
You said it in like 4 shows before. You dropped his name, so I'll be all right.
Yeah, no, I'm just
if
fucking.
the FBI wanted him.
But yeah, I've been in there since I was younger. So, but yeah, that was just an experience for me because then I fucking like went to her house and then her kids were like 10 years old already. I was just like, yeah, worry.
To answer your original question,
what's that?
I feel like there's a double standard.
What's that?
Like as far as like dating, because nobody ever saw the problem. Like speaking from example, nobody really ever saw the problem with me dating older. They automatically expected low key. But if roles were reversed, then
what you see in that girl?
Like, yeah, if you was dating an 18-year-old girl type of shit. People look at that.
Yeah, Marcus Houston caught him.
Right. Like, yeah, Marcus Houston caught him.
He did.
Like, shit.
And people looking at Drea like, oh, look at you, girl. Like, that's trifling. I kind of don't like that.
I don't know if y'all remember when Black China was dating Almighty J. Almighty J was like 18 and Black China was 30 something.
Trash.
Yeah.
For a 19-year-old to leave your ass, that shit was garbage.
Shit. I mean, but you also got to think though, like some women, they might want the younger dude until they realize bro's not like mature enough or whatever the case is, just can't handle it like that.
Sometimes that might be the case. Some females do go after younger dudes because they know that he's just immature and they don't have to worry about nothing. Yeah.
Shit.
I'm
easily manipulated.
Fuck me and feed me. Maybe give me $20.
Shit, give me a sugar mama. I'm upset.
Not $20.
I'm straight. You gonna let me drive the car off rip, so everything.
You gonna let me drive the car
off rip?
Dang, that's crazy. This man got the whole game plan.
Ain't gonna gas
That's a given. Hell, you know some shit.
She can do that shit.
Bro knows some shit.
Like it's stupid.
What is this?
I don't know. Oh, you ain't never seen one of them? All right, so have y'all ever seen one of the 20 versus 1s?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What is that?
No, they really are, right?
It's like they bring a celebrity or something. They might have 20 females or 20 males, and they ask them different questions like 360.
And they got to give you the yes or no type thing. It's like a bunch of females walk past one dude, and he just got to be like yes, yes, no, no.
They're so fucking dumb.
Charleston Weiss was funny.
No, that one was kind of funny.
Those things are so dumb to me. It's like because I've seen the ones where it's like
white fucking stupid.
Like the one particular one, like the girls all had a balloon, and if they didn't like the guy, they had to pop it or some shit. And like all these girls popped it for this one dude, and it's like their reasonings were just.
You
so
know what
stupid.
I noticed from those though? They're the balloon popping ones. The girls when it's girls with the balloons, they almost always pop them like off of the dude walking in. But the dudes keep their balloons.
Yeah,
they listen to whatever the female got to say, and then they go popping based off of that. But the females almost instantly, oh, I don't like the way he looked.
Because that's the difference between what we
Women
are
are so
looking
shallow.
for. Yes, that's the difference between what we're looking for. A lot of genuine guys are just looking for a genuine good shorty. Like sometimes looks aren't everything. Like
But
I know
ain't
for
that the
me
opposite,
personally,
though?
Exactly. That's
Ain't
the
that
opposite of what people say.
People are saying though.
Exactly. That's my point. It's the complete opposite of what people
They're
say,
like
and this
dudes
is
are looking
proof.
for looks, but the dudes are actually listening. Trying
exactly.
that's what I'm. But see, that's my thing. Is like dudes, like we'll sit there, we'll listen, we'll like, because me personally, there's girls who I want to date and girls who I just want to smash. If I can't have a real good conversation with you,
I think I
just want to fuck you, and that's about it. But if I can sit and we can have a real genuine conversation and I'm enjoying it and we can talk for hours, nah, I want to actually like chill with you.
I just found
You know
it
what I mean?
why the men don't pop the balloon, because of the potential to smash. If they pop their balloon, then there's no chance for them to be chosen.
Yeah, but imagine though, right? You're the one guy in the group of 10 who does pop your balloon when she comes in, and you're the only one. Now she's gonna be like gravitated towards that one guy who popped his balloon. Because wait, why didn't they? But you did.
That might not work. Yeah,
The plan works.
That's like,
Right.
yeah.
That might not work.
strategy.
It's like
You got to think about how a lot of these women move nowadays, though, because that's not going.
Like, why'd you pop your balloon?
Yeah, why'd you pop yours? They didn't.
She might no. That's the thing.
I just
I'm
looked
almost
at you,
certain
shorty.
she'll
I ain't.
ask you. She gonna ask you why you pop your balloon, but she gonna try to shit on you.
Yeah, because she got
She
embarrassed.
yeah.
Yeah, see, and that's what I see on a lot of these things is like it's always like like either guys or girls, like they'll say something negative about the person, then they just instantly get in defensive mode and just start shitting on the
Yeah.
person and shit. That's why I don't like it, because it's just like, to me it's corny, it's dumb. It's just like the only things that I can respect is like, not even respect, but I find entertaining is like the e-dates are so fucking dumb. Like people would just get on video chat with like
Is that when they do the Riz junk?
the what?
No, I don't know. I don't know.
I'm
social
talking. No,
media.
e-dates are just like it's like multiple streamers will get on a stream or whatever, and then they'll like set two people into a room and they'll just like record their little e-date and they'll just talk and shit. And usually it ends up
Guess that's
one of the
exciting.
streamers saying something stupid as fuck.
I ain't gonna lie, the balloon pop almost seems like you get when you get laughed in your face. Like you ever got rejected, like laugh rejected?
Yeah,
That shit's
Yeah.
in front of
embarrassing.
everybody.
Yeah.
But then I see it like the women on there, I couldn't respect them anyway. Because the shit they wear on there, bro. You showing your best. Like
Yeah.
some shit I want to see.
Because that's what they say. They say dress to impress. Like wear your absolute best, and that's the reason
that's
why
the
a lot
best.
of women be
Naked.
popping. Don't look. Let me tell you, the standard for women has really just like dropped. Like a lot of women don't feel like they have to dress to look their best. They really feel like less is more. Showing off more curves. Show like. That's why it's like I really appreciate a woman that can put an outfit together.
Well, that's what.
You do not see that as much anymore.
Well, that's because the general public of men, less is more to them. Like guys are going to be more attracted. Majority of men are going to be more attracted to women who have less clothes on, because we're just like. Because again, we're just. I mean, me personally, I just really think men, we're just very sexual beings. Like, because again, I can look at a girl and be like, damn, I just want to fuck you. I don't want to date you. I don't want nothing else to do with you.
Women are like that
Like
too,
if you put your whole
There are
outfit
for
on,
sure.
I'm just looking at you just for the fuck.
Exactly. Because you know what? It's part of our DNA.
I mean, women have the same feelings.
No. I hope she understands where I'm coming from.
Nah,
You denied
I get.
it. I told you before.
Yeah, but this is my thing. You can keep saying that something is a part of your DNA all you want, but evolution exists. So if that same primordial behaviors, I can't stand you. I'm gonna shoot you in your pinky toe, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? We went freakier. Like,
I hate you.
went
so
to private
much.
doors to put it on X, Twitter. Like, come on now. No, everybody knows what we're doing. Let's
You're such a nigga.
Niggas is taking moves from other couples. Like, come on now. That
Y'all are
shit crazy.
retarded. So did you say you had some hypothetical questions you wanted to talk about?
Yeah, I had a
Let's
couple
go on to some of yours. Yeah.
hypotheticals. All right, I read this on a couple of them I did on the last episode.
Okay.
We shot. So, you find a book and begin to read, only to discover that it's about your life. You get to the point where you're at now. So the present page you at in your current life. Do you still keep reading it, or you put the book down?
Oh, I'm gonna keep reading it all day. You kidding me?
Now, what if it's like 3 pages left?
Hey, yo, but that's a good question though, because I'm like,
no, it is.
I
That's
need
a
to
thinker.
find out what the fuck.
No, really.
Yeah.
I want to keep reading.
That's a thinker for sure.
See, because the thing is that the future, it might be written down, but I still have the power to try to alter it.
Nah,
I don't.
You ain't got no power.
Damn. So I'm just reading it.
You're just reading the book.
So even if they say, "Hey, you drink a glass of milk," and I said, "Nope," they said I drank a glass of milk, so I gotta get some orange juice. I changed it.
But in the book, it's gonna have she changed from milk to orange juice. Like it's gonna you can't rewrite this book type of thing.
So it's right in the present.
Yeah, like
pretty
where
much.
you at right now
So
is
you
the
wouldn't
present.
really want to focus on the book anyway. You just focus on your life.
But what he just said is that you could keep rereading it, and
Why
it's
would you read? You just reading. It's all it's gonna say.
Well, not rereading it. You can keep reading it.
No. It's like you can continue. You can continue reading.
Yeah.
To get to the end.
Yeah.
Oh, so you just reading? Okay.
Into the future.
Yeah, you read to the future.
Then fucking, I'm going to the back. Well, I'm flipping through pages.
I said, fuck that. I'm going to the front to see who wrote this motherfucker.
But like, who is you? Where can I find you at? Because
what AI is making this shit?
You got the secrets to life.
Nah, but I mean, I'd be all right with reading it because even if I read it till the end, then I kind of know what's gonna happen to me at that point. And if I know it's unchangeable, then I just, I'm just going with the flow at that point.
Could change
at my age right now, unless the last few pages is like thick as a dictionary, I don't want to read shit. I don't want to know no more.
I don't know, man. It's just like
I'm 25.
Sometimes, because I mean, I'm always looking into my future though. Like that, I think that's why I would choose that, is because I'm always looking into like, what is my future gonna hold? You know what I mean? Not just for like my decisions, but the world around me. How is the world around me gonna affect me? So like, if I can read my story and read into the future, and I can see what the world's like, then I can prepare for it mentally now. Like, so the question is though, is like, can your future in the book change? Like, because if it can change, like you were saying earlier, I'll read it and then I'll see where I can make different decisions based on what I see. You know what I mean?
But that's my thing, because like he just said that whatever that was in that book is destined to happen. Like he just said, if I decided I wanted to drink a glass of orange juice because it just said I was going to drink milk, I'm going to end up eventually drinking milk, like not purposely.
Yeah.
Or what if you just end up changing? You know how in movies, like, they go back in time, they're like, yo, you can't do nothing because you'll change even the littlest thing.
Yeah, that's what I be thinking
like,
about.
if you switch something, then you look and your book had like 20 pages, now it's only 3 because you drunk some orange juice. Like,
yeah, because you
changed
that
that
shit.
Say some dumb shit how you die. Like, imagine say you gonna choke on water.
I'll never drink water again.
I can't drink water. I can't swim. I can't. Only anything you can take a shower for.
Right.
Like, you know, you gotta live your life in fear for the rest of your life. Like, damn,
that is
water.
true.
That is very true.
That's when you
Like,
start
if I
living
know-
every day as your last.
If it's just like, yeah, you're gonna die in a car accident, I'm never driving again. I'm never gonna be in a car again. I'm gonna be like, oh,
No,
fuck.
I mean, just live every day as your last, man. I actually think about stuff like that because car accidents is something that I actually really do fear of, like dying in a car accident. That is just so common. It happens on the regular. And it's something that I done been in a couple of car accidents. My first really messed me up real bad. The last one was like, yeah, I don't never want to get into another car. But I drove here, you know what I'm saying? I think about it, like being my last drive. Sometimes when I'm going across that bridge, like one big gust of wind and my ass just go.
Yo, I be thinking that same thing though.
I'm never driving with you again.
I be thinking that same thing though, especially when the wind is fucking blowing.
When you go across the metal bridge.
Yeah.
Oh, James River.
Yeah.
Fucking shit.
Oh yeah, the James River.
All them
Once you hear the clank, clank, clank,
yeah, that motherfucker.
But
Yeah.
add the wind to it. And
Yeah.
it's like.
And then start
hate
fucking
it.
One
moving
big
your
one.
car around and
Exactly, that's what I'm saying, man.
Y'all too nervous for me. I ain't got time for that.
All right, you know the interstate intersection when you're going over town or downtown. I think it's 35th and 36 or something like that. Have you ever had like intrusive thoughts and just keep going?
Somebody actually did that though.
Hey, bro.
Just
You all right?
Talking about
That's what I
the-
said.
keep
Tell
going.
He
us.
went to Kickerton. He drove off of that motherfucker.
Yeah, I remember that happening. I really do, because I remember they used to have the little.
And
they
that
just
spot
had the
that you talking about too.
Yeah, because at first it used to just be like the little
Yeah, the
containers full of
yep,
water,
yep.
and now they got the
Nah,
metal
they-
there
yeah,
because
yeah.
somebody drove off of that motherfucker.
Oh, yeah.
I was thinking Dukes of Hazzard, so I go, just imagine.
Motherfucker.
I mean, it's grass down
What if he
there.
was trying to
It
run
ain't
from the
too far
cops or
from.
something?
You said what?
I said, was he trying to run from the cops or something? Or was he was just like,
No, I think he was
I
really
think he
just
was just
thinking, like, you know what? I wonder.
that's fucking rough.
Hell yeah.
What do you got next?
I seen a video
Okay.
It was they said, would you rather live in a world where it's German Shepherd sized bugs or car sized mammals?
Car size what?
Mammals.
We already got
So
that.
like,
So
Yeah, give me the mammals.
man, it's like what?
Yeah.
An elephant and a giraffe?
Well, I mean, if you had,
That's it. That's it.
you said it was what size bugs?
German Shepherd.
German
size.
Shepherd size bugs. I mean, imagine a cockroach being the size of a German
Or a
Shepherd.
spider.
Or a
Yes.
spider.
Them
Yeah.
things are ugly and funny
I'm
looking.
talking about a praying mantis, bro. They eat birds.
They do.
Like-
Already, like
Yeah.
They about to
like-
take our heads off.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the
Listen,
mammoth
it's my
size
guy,
cars
like, no.
or the
Let them
car
niggas
size
stay
mammoths.
their size.
So
They
y'all
already
take
fucked up.
a walking lion the size of a Ford F-150?
They already that size.
Exactly.
Yeah, they are already big
They're
as fuck.
already
Like,
that size. I'm not. Bro,
I ain't gonna hold
they
you.
gonna get me.
Ain't no lines over here anyway.
Yeah, like
So
I ain't trying to
Fuck
see a
it.
fucking.
No, I'll be out
We got
here
mad
riding squirrels,
though,
bro.
like-
I'll be out here riding squirrels. Stop playing with me.
Them shits will be fucking
I will.
crashing into your house and shit.
A squirrel, a squirrel the size
That
of a German
motherfucker
Shepherd.
right on top of your roof.
Y'all
Just
ever
fucking
seen
indent your shit
not
like
seen the
fucking-
book, The Littles? Y'all remember the Littles books?
Oh
Littles.
yeah.
Yeah,
you
that's what they was doing. They was riding squirrels and
You
shit.
right. But they was little. Though.
They were little.
It was little though. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want no big ass fucking cockroach. Like
Yeah, don't give me no big bug.
that shit.
A centipede or some shit like that. Boy, that be scary.
Look, I
Ain't gonna lie,
just
shit
in me
would be
now.
scary as
Everything,
fuck.
life be so noisy.
Bro, what?
Everything, dude. That shit would be wild.
Imagine a fly, bro. A fly.
Bro,
Mosquito.
imagine cicada. What is it?
Dial
Cicada
one
season?
Dude, did y'all hear about that
Niggas
shit?
know.
The
This
fucking
is already loud.
we're about to get like a huge infestation of cicadas. Like
Yeah.
2 different breeds, I guess, are about to all like come out of the ground this year, and there's about to be
Loud
like
as
2 different
shit.
breeds at one time, and apparently we're about to get like a fucking rainstorm of cicadas like coming
Loud.
like May, June time. So be prepared for that, everybody.
Noisy ass summer.
Right? Everybody
cicadas.
pissed.
Because those things are fucking loud too, dude.
Right,
Just
they
one of them
are.
things are fucking dumb loud, bro.
Ridiculous.
You got
Why are
another
they
one?
Like that?
Yeah, I do got another one. So, would you rather have a tree in your backyard?
I was gonna tell you not to do that.
Why? Is that
Oh.
stupid?
It is stupid.
It
Do
is
it, do it.
stupid.
I wanna hear it now.
I'm gonna let you do it.
We like
I'm gonna let you-
stupid.
All right, so it was like, would you rather have a tree in your backyard that can produce any type of fruit you want, or a pet dinosaur?
Yeah, that was stupid.
Dinosaur all day.
This nigga.
That sounds
you.
so
Yeah.
fun. Are you
Thank
kidding
you.
me? Like,
Thank
give me a fucking
Sir.
T-Rex. I'm
Hold on,
going
the
to
tree
fuck
can
shit
produce
up.
anything I want.
Like any type of fruit.
Any fruit that I want.
Any fruit.
So just wait. So you gonna take the
It's the best
dinosaur
quality
over
fruit.
like health? It's
That's what I'm saying.
Fuck yeah,
Right?
dude. Dinosaur
Like-
is gonna
We
be
got
so much
vegetables,
fun.
bro.
I almost-
that
I almost-
dinosaur might
bro.
turn on you, my nigga.
I almost didn't want to
Well-trained
even
dinosaur?
hear the second one.
You didn't say that.
Tree just sounded like what?
Okay,
I
it's
don't
a
need anything
it's
else.
A well-trained dinosaur. You know what I'm saying?
What are you gonna
It's
do?
one-
How you gonna feed it?
Right? What are you
How you
going to
gonna
feed
maintain
it?
Oh, we just going into the
feed it
town
the-
and we fucking shit up. Who's gonna fuck with me if I got a T-Rex running through?
Everybody
that
about to shoot you the fuck down.
bitch? Fuck
Oh,
them
a
rich ass
pterodactyl?
white people that killed the giraffes.
You want
I'll
take
kill
that
them.
motherfucker to the island.
They
You
eat
thinking
that
you
nigga,
want to be
bro.
flying
I
around the air on a pterodactyl?
All right,
Eat
it
that
sound
nigga, bro.
cool.
Like, come on now. You
It
ain't
do.
thinking.
But
They
Flying
taking
in the
your
air
shit.
on a pterodactyl
They gonna be like,
sounds
this
pretty
is
fun.
US property. It's mine.
Gas
Now
is
you lost.
I'll
$3.19.
get on the airplane.
Now I got a whole tree to produce lemons, limes, watermelons.
Word.
What? Come on now.
This
I mean,
nigga
can I?
said
But
that.
yeah, but the question is, like, if I have my dinosaur, can I still plant my own shit? Because if I can still plant my own vegetables and fruits and
plant
shit,
some
I'll-
vegetables
so
and-
then
But it's
shit, I'm
not
good
gonna
with a
be.
dinosaur.
It's not gonna be the top tier vegetables and fruits that's coming off of this tree.
How do I know it's gonna be top tier vegetables and
Wait,
fruits coming off of that
vegetables
tree?
Don't come off of trees.
What?
We
Sorry.
talking about fruit.
Apples.
Yeah, I
Talk
know.
about
I said
apples.
vegetables. I had to correct it. Vegetables.
So
don't
wait,
come
but
off
is
the
this tree producing fruits or vegetables?
It's producing fruits.
tree.
It's like
Fruits.
high-
Trees don't
it's-
produce
it's-
vegetables.
It's high quality fruit, like high quality top
Nigga,
tier.
Bro, I don't
Good.
care if it's the apple that.
Now you made it top tier fruit. Now who the fuck want a dinosaur?
Bruh, you don't want a dinosaur?
This dummy.
I never
still
even
want a
thought
dinosaur.
about
Let me tell you something.
it.
Gas is $3.19. All right, it
Bro.
took $50 to fill this fucking tank up. I'm
What
tired.
is it gonna take
Listen,
to fill
This
the T-Rex?
pterodactyl gonna eat the neighbor's dog, and I'm cool with that, bruh.
So you think the government just gonna be like, yeah, Tyrone?
You're right.
we can just goddamn
Cause in my fucking
they eat some fish in the goddamn.
I was born in
James.
the
We
90s. I seen
good.
almost all the Jurassic Park movies, and this nigga still talking about getting.
bro. All I'm saying
Like,
is
they
if
all
I had a
motherfuckers
T-Rex,
crazy.
if I brought
White
a
people got
T-Rex
lions.
into
We can have a
fucking,
pterodactyl. Shit.
if I brought a T-Rex into fucking Washington D.C. and just started running amok, they could shoot at it all they want.
Some shit is just better left dead.
Oh, they blowing that shit to smithereens.
Yeah,
man.
probably.
They blowing it
big
to the
dude.
race.
Probably.
Well, they get that shit the
It's
fuck
just
out
a
of
fucking-
here.
Hey, bro, it's fun while it lasted, G. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
no, I'll
saying?
take a.
It was fun for the 2 hours
pterodactyl
that
on
it
the fly with that
lasted
bitch.
before the
that
cops
tree,
came.
nobody gonna know about that tree. They just gonna be like, damn, that's a healthy ass.
That's a
family.
hell.
No, they gonna cut.
They got everything.
They got a
growing
whole
on that
giving tree in the
motherfucker.
backyard. Like,
Yeah,
this
they
shit is
sell
like
like
shit.
No, they're gonna
Everything, every
they're gonna
day.
spot that from the
Yeah, but
satellite.
then you gonna start getting a lot of motherfuckers coming up to your shit like, can I get some fruit from you?
You
Like,
can't
no, bitch.
share it. You can't share it.
No, you paying. You paying.
No, because as soon as you do that, everybody's gonna be on to you having
And it's
top
gonna
tier
be
fruit.
tainted. That shit's gonna be tainted at that point, because then you're gonna try to produce way too much fruit for that tree to handle.
How you know what the tree can handle? Nigga just said
He said it's an unlimited tree. This is
like no. We not making
That's
rules
like-
as they go.
It's like Santa Claus can't make unlimited gifts, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Who said?
since when?
Who said? I done seen that man
Hey.
go in that bag 66 times. He can do that shit.
Hey,
He can do that.
so both of y'all parents,
Yeah.
do y'all
think.
believe in? You think? Do y'all believe in letting y'all kids believe in Santa?
Go for it.
I don't care.
He said go for
Yeah,
it.
I don't care. I really don't. One son goes, no, mommy bought him, and the other one goes, nuh-uh, Santa did. It's funny because it's kind of backwards. You would think the oldest would be the one to say mommy bought him. Nah, he likes the imagination. He likes getting the house decorated
So I
and
was
putting
too.
out stuff for Santa. And my youngest is just like, Mom, just give me my presents.
Well,
So-
even after I found out Santa wasn't real, I was still like super into the spirit of Christmas. Like I always have been my entire life. Like just that time of year was always just a special time of year for me. So it was like knowing Santa. Once I found out Santa wasn't real, I still was just like Christmas. Because
I
it's
don't
just
care
the
about my
imagination
boys.
part.
I think I
Yeah.
just don't like the idea of
I'll
a
let
fat
them-
white man taking credit.
See, that's the problem.
I think
It's
that's my
credit.
problem. This the credit part.
Why you gotta have the credit?
You know why? Because most
I worked
kids,
hard.
most kids don't see color. They don't see the difference. They see the imagination of it. They see the joy and happiness from it. So if I know those things or those creatures that they're imagining make them happy or make them progress, cool. Because guess what? In this world, we stay an adult longer than a child. Let them have that magical experience. And as they get older, you break shit down to them. Like, look, you ain't got to tell them the whole all them years I was buying it. But you
Yeah.
like, look,
And I get what he's
this is
saying.
reality.
I get you when you're saying, you know, I work hard, but if we being honest, we work hard and the kids don't even notice how hard we really working regardless
That is
of
true.
whether it's Christmas or not. They don't be seeing it until after they get older. Like, dang, I didn't even realize mommy and daddy was actually, you know, so
But I mean, that kind of goes along with this point of like when your kids are kids, let them be kids. Let them have
Yeah.
that imagination. Let them like believe in whatever they want. Like me personally, I know for a fact that whenever I have a child, I'm not going to be the one to tell them that Santa is not real. I will let them come to me and be like, kids at school said that Santa's not real. And then just like you said, I'll break it down for him. Like, he's not, you know, but I'm not going to be the one to ruin it for him because why not? Like, let them have that. Like,
Because that when you stop dreams, it go further than just being a kid.
yeah, like
If
that.
they can't believe in
Yeah.
certain things, then how can you expect them to be something good in society? Like
Yeah.
that astronaut, that doctor. That
my kids
veterinarian,
still
like,
think toys like are come to life when they sleeping. So
That's why I'm like, I mean,
I do too.
I do too. That's the reason why they
Can
do.
too, goddamn.
That's why they do. What do you mean?
They ain't make Toy Story just for the story.
Exactly.
Like,
They
shit.
unraveling something.
put that in my
Homie
kid's
that
head. I don't
made
care what
that
they
shit
say.
was on
I did.
acid, bro. He had to be in the living room with kids and be like,
Hey, yo.
Somebody's
Especially
always
when they do
watching.
the whole Elf on the Shelf thing. Kids' heads be fucked up after that shit.
I'm not gonna lie though, that shit is funny, bro. Like I was watching all those Elf on the Shelf videos of all these parents fucking with their kids. That shit's funny, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like that was some shit my parents would do. Cause I know when I was younger and we still believed in Santa, my dad had like they had got just like some like rubber gloves or whatever, and then they like shoved them like there was like this little hole in my door. Like where like a little lock thing was supposed to go, but it was removed, so there was a little hole there, and they stuck the glove in the hole to make it like to where we couldn't see through it. Yeah, big pause. Thank you. But they, yeah,
It was the movement.
yeah, my bad. But they put the glove in the hole so that we couldn't like peek out of it, type of thing. And when we woke up and that was there, we were like, oh my god, Santa left his glove and da da da, you know, stuff like that. So Just as a
That's a
kid, I
big
think it's
ass
just
hole.
important, bro.
Right.
Nah, it wasn't. They
thinking,
didn't
like,
shove the
rubber
whole
glove.
glove in there.
I'm
They
just
they
like-
put like a finger, like one of the fingers.
Oh no.
Stop this conversation.
We're done. We're done.
that's
All right. Well, we are at the end of the show. We're at the 2-hour mark, so that is the
That
end
is
of the
the
show.
Y'all-
worst way to end it.
I made it through.
Like, yo,
A
his
stuffed
parents
glove.
are
I made
serial
it
killers.
through.
We're
Because I
gonna end
got
this
a
on a
potty.
stuffed
Like,
glove.
very
next
much.
year.
Oh my
I'm
Good job.
god.
I'm proud of you. So, is there anything that you guys want to, like, any last words you guys want to say? Shout out your podcast. Tell everybody where to find it,
yeah.
all that good stuff, man.
Yeah, y'all can find the podcast on YouTube. Ignance is Bliss. IGNANCE is Bliss. Instagram, same thing. TikTok, same thing. And yeah, follow me, just_429 on Instagram. Yeah. And this is my boy's clothing line, Tribe Culture. I just want to shout that out too. This shit is fire.
Shout out to merch.
Yeah, shout out to his merch and everything.
Big facts. Yeah, appreciate y'all coming on, man. This has been a fun episode.
Yeah.
For real. Always, we gotta have you guys back
Appreciate
pretty
y'all
soon,
having
man.
us, man.
Absolutely.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
nah, this was solid, man. I appreciate it.
I took a vacation day
Time,
for
man.
this, so
It's so
Word.
fun.
Word. It's always a vibe, baby. All right, man. Until next week, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. This is Chill. It's just a podcast. Peace.
Hey, chill. It's just a podcast. It's just a podcast.